Hello, everyone. Welcome to our episode of 123 Wrestling here on SRB TV. I'm Kristen.
I'm Nick Slade.
I am Mo Brothers.
And on today's episode, of course, we are checking out WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 back in the safety of our own homes. I will suffice it to say, if I do not, that I thank everybody who checked out our Rumble reactions. As of this recording, we have hit over 7,300 views on the video.
Woo!
So we really appreciate it. And hopefully a good chunk of you decide to stick with us. We're back in the Zoom format. But anyways, Elimination Chamber 2021, or as I like to call it, the most last fucking minute pay-per-view we've gotten in 2021 so far from WWE.
There's only been two, so that's not saying much.
Well, it's so far, because this has truly felt really last minute. So we're going to get the first bit of news out of the way, which is that we don't know the status of Asuka for this pay-per-view. It was originally supposed to be her versus Lacey, which is apparently still being billed tonight, but Lacey is non-kayfabe pregnant. So, yeah. So we'll go off of that.
Congratulations.
Woo!
Truly congratulations, but so in your guys' opinion, I'm going to give you two questions for this one. If Asuka does have a match, against who? And second question, if whoever that opponent is, do they win?
I'd rather Asuka not have a match and have something just thrown together at the last minute.
Okay. Mo?
Well, just saw on the kickoff here, someone in particular, Miss Billie Kay.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just for the hell of it, just a quick match between her and Asuka, and of course Asuka wins, and then it's just like, you know what, that's it.
As for me, more likely scenario may be the C word, not that C word, the other C word in WWE Raw Women's Division, Charlotte. They may pull the trigger on that, and it may eventually lead to Charlotte Rhea at WrestleMania, perhaps.
I'm assuming that's still a possibility because Rhea hasn't been on NXT at all.
I know it's speculation, but honestly, it's just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous because honestly, if this was going for Asuka Lacey, I honestly would have put it on Lacey to win. Because of how like the current status of Asuka right now, she's being treated like a second fiddle in this rivalry between Charlotte and Lacey. She hasn't been treated fairly. She's gotten pinned multiple times.
Asuka when's the last time Asuka was the focus of her title feud?
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That's why my original pick was going to be Lacey to win. That's what my original pick was going to be Lacey to win. But yeah, it is what it is. And moving on to the other piece of last minute change up news.
I got the names for the number one contenders match.
Okay, so let me get into this. Introduce this a bit. So this is a triple threat match for United States Championship. Originally, it was Bobby Lashley defending against Riddle and Keith Lee, but Keith Lee has come down with the case of the rumors. So best way to put it right now. So there is supposed to be a fatal four-way match to determine who that spot's gonna be filled in with. Nick, who we got for the fatal four-way?
It's John Morrison, Mustafa Ali, Ricochet, and Elias.
Say those again. John
Morrison, Mustafa Ali, Ricochet, and Elias.
I'm gonna say Elias. If we're gonna keep with there was two faces and a heel dynamic in this match, I'm gonna say Elias. So yeah, those are my two questions for you guys.
Elias is the heel.
No, sorry, did I say Elias? I meant Ricochet. Sorry. Man, he has that crusty clown switch. No, the two questions I have were who's going to win the fatal four-way and who's going to win the triple threat. So for me, I think Ricochet is going to win the fatal four-way. And you know what? I'm going to put my money on Riddle to win the U.S. title tonight. Doubt it, but you know what? Why not? Because my original pick was probably going to be Keith, but, Keith no-show. So, because I honestly wouldn't mind seeing Keith versus Riddle at Mania, but whatever. But yeah, Ricochet for the fail four-way, Riddle for the triple threat.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because, I think you'd have Ricochet in that position. And I would agree also that Riddle should win. because I thought, oh, they're just going to dump Riddle and have Lee take his place in this feud. What I would do is have Riddle win the title, and then feud with a heel Keith Lee for the title.
Okay, Mo, any other thoughts on this?
I'd probably just for the sake of it go with Ali as winning, so it can give a little bit more oomph to Retribution. That
I actually think Ali's gonna be busy doing something else tonight.
Yeah, we'll get into that when we get to the SmackDown. Oh no, sorry, the Raw Elimination Chamber match. But okay, so
and then I don't think the title's gonna change hands tonight.
No,
the Lashley's gonna retain.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our first. Technically, that's our first 3 match. I love this. That's technically our first 3 matches. So next up we have, let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. The one match I was truly at last minute, and that is now I'm going to say Jax of Spades versus Sasha. It's going to be Sasha and Bianca for the women's tag team championships.
You mean Boss S?
Boss, but oh my God, they came up. Was it Bianca came up good one instead? Shania. That I like. Shania.
No. Because every time I hear that, I'm gonna think that they should be coming out to Shania Twain, and
nothing wrong with that.
That's a little too country for my wrestling.
Okay. We'll go with Jax of Spades versus the name that Nick said for the women's tag team championship.
Boss S. Yes,
that. So this pretty much started last Friday on SmackDown. That's where it started, because this is supposed to be this is supposed to be another notch in the will Bianca challenge Sasha or not for at Mania. It's just continuing that. Also kind of continuing the story of this whole Reggie finding out that he's in an abusive relationship with Carmella. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Well, you know what?
We're back to calling him Reggie. You're best friends with him now?
Reginald, whatever the fuck his name is.
Well,
but anyways,
I just want to say for that part, I feel like this opens the door for someone to make a return. A certain James Ellsworth.
No.
Reginald. No. I know where you've been through, man.
we need to finish this up, because this was because the pre-show showing one of my least favorite parts of SmackDown was, and that was Reginald pinning Nia Jax.
Why?
But this part's a bit confusing for me, because right now it's scheduled on March 3rd to be Shania versus Gonzalez and Dakota on NXT for the women's
Team Kick.
Team Kick for the tag team. Team Kick 2.0 for the tag team women's tag team championships. But if you saw the promo from the Dusty presentation, they really made Team Kick 2.0 seem like the baby faces in this. They really did.
Yeah, because they brought up the Shayna bullied Dakota Kai a lot.
Yeah. So if we're going off of that fact, then I'm gonna pick Jack of Spades to retain. However, if that was just part of the whole the great evil, the lesser to evil situation, making the lesser face, then I would say Boss Est.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're gonna make. I think in their interest they make the NXT. If it's NXT versus like a Raw or SmackDown, then they tend to make the NXT the face or the underdog in that situation.
Sorry, Mo, I just realized this. It's probably going to be Jack Spade to retain, because let's not forget the other number one contenders for the women's tag team championships is what is it? The Ravishing Glow, as it were. Hey, that actually worked. Ravishing Glow of Naomi and Lana. They are member, and let's not forget, we're continuing this rivalry with Lana and Nia. So my pick is the tag champs to retain.
Yeah, because they completely forgot about the fact that Nia and Shane already had a feud going on. But I think this is just an opportunity to have Bianca and Sasha get in each other's way to make their feud more personal, to make it more obvious that she's going to pick Sasha for Mania.
Yeah. Mo?
So yeah, Jack and Spades retain, and I hope they drop the belt to one of those two teams coming up.
Any other thoughts, Mo?
No, I expect a no changing of the titles tonight.
Okay. So next up, we have the first of two Elimination Chamber matches tonight. The Raw Elimination Chamber match, as Drew McIntyre defends his WWE Championship. Whole slew of competitors. The big gimmick here is that all of them are former WWE champions in some way, shape, or form. So the only change made was that Miz dropped out because he went, "Oh, that's right, I'm Money in the Bank still."
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Like common sense.
It went with Kofi. So it went with Kofi instead. Makes the most sense. So that's a dynamic. I'm not really going to go over everybody because I feel like we should be getting through this. So I'm going to pick Drew to retain because I still, even though I feel like WWE doesn't realize this, I still feel like there's a lot of money in having Drew Sheamus at Mania. So there's rumor that they still don't know what to do with Drew at Mania. So I'm going to pick Drew to retain.
Yeah, I'm also going to go with Drew to retain. I think they're going to do Drew Sheamus at Fastlane. And then I still think it's going to be Drew Edge at Mania. I don't think Edge is going to pick Roman Reigns.
I can see Drew Sheamus 2 happening at Mania. Like, make a bigger stakes or something, like Last Man Standing or some shit.
I don't know. I just like Sheamus is great, but I don't know if this feud is big enough for Mania.
Right. So, Mo, what are your thoughts?
I think Kofi's going to win. And then it's going to be, hold on, this is going to make perfect sense. Kofi's going to win, and then it's going to be like when Orton won the title off of Drew. It's going to last for about a week or so, and then boom, back to Drew.
Okay.
No,
I mean,
there's actually, I don't even know if Kofi's going to even make it to the Chamber because Ali has brought up a couple years ago, he was supposed to be in Elimination Chamber. He got injured, replaced by Kofi Kingston. Kofi Mania happened, and the rest is history. So I can see history repeating itself where Ali steals Kofi's spot.
I see him stealing something else so he can brutalize Kofi in the Chamber.
Okay, so next up, we have this is a 2-part question because considering the stipulation, we have, of course, the SmackDown the SmackDown Elimination Chamber match, not for the title, but the number 1 contendership for the title later in the night. So of course, you have a whole slew of people. You got Bryan, Cesaro, Zayn, Corbin,
Owens and Uso.
So the question here is who's going to be, because whoever wins is going to obviously go after Roman, but they're going to retain, and it's probably going to lead into a title match at Fastlane. So with all that being said, I honestly would my pick's probably going to be Cesaro. They kind of been putting him on this mini push right now of sorts. You know, whether it's because he renews contract or not. I say Cesaro. He goes on. He gets his ass whipped by Roman. They actually have a legit match at Fastlane.
Yeah, except that title. Cesaro already has a feud right now with Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So, oh man, whoever wins the Chamber is going to immediately lose the Reigns. What I would do is I would actually have Bryan win the Chamber, get screwed over by Reigns, and have that lead into Mania, and have some reason why he has to fight someone else at Fastlane.
Yeah,
but that's why because Bryan's good with his underdog stories.
Yeah, Mo.
I think Bryan would be a good choice to win this. Yeah, I'm going with Bryan as well.
Okay, I'm not mad. I'm gonna odd man out, but you know, whatever. I'm usually much as the case. I'm usually the underdog in some of these cases, but anyways, and honestly, overall, I mean, considering the card we got, doesn't look that bad of a night. I mean,
Oh, no.
It doesn't look that bad of a night. I mean, at least for a fact, we're not getting like. I'm glad they didn't just half-ass slap together a women's elimination chamber match for Asuka. I'm glad they didn't do that. I swear to God, if Chris, my brother's editing this, and it happens, how stupid he would be. How little did he know?
But they just book it last minute.
They booked like Asuka elimination chamber match last minute for the Raw Women's title. Whatever.
I don't know.
But anyways, guys, here we go. Here's our gonna be our reactions to WWE Elimination Chamber 2021. So here we go, and you hope you guys enjoy. I'm hoping I gotta really keep an eye on OBS because I am, like I said, using a work computer. And I don't know if I can handle it like my actual beast of a computer laptop can. So
What's going
You guys
on?
know you could play in the WWE Elimination Chamber pool.
It's literally starting right now.
yeah, you're a couple seconds behind, but we're about good. Yeah. Yeah, it's blatantly like.
Well, my volume remote's broken, so I'm gonna have to try to find something for that.
Really? Ah, damn, man.
Well, the battery fell out. I put the battery in, and now it's not working. So it's a little loud. It's gonna need you to
After a match, we'll try to properly sync up after this match. When they show the timer again, we'll try to properly sync up afterwards.
see if I can find another battery over here. One moment. I see another battery. Hold on.
Elias is not at all a flyer.
Let's not forget the history between Ricochet.
And I'm kind of
Ricochet.
wondering.
The history of Ricochet and Ali has been going on for like what, a few months?
Plenty of Fortnite.
Plenty of Fortnite.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, they've been. There's so many You know what? I'll give Retribution this. They've pretty much been on. I think except for this past Monday, they've been on every single Monday Night Raw. I mean, I'll give them that. They're one of the more relevant things happening on Raw right now. Even if it is a feud that won't end.
Also, on top of that, last pay-per-view, did they have a match? Did anybody in Retribution have a match?
No. Last time they had pay-per-view match, I believe, was Clash of Champions, actually. Yeah. It was Clash of Champions. It was Slapjack versus Lashley for the U.S. title.
Wasn't that a kickoff match?
No, that was in the middle of the pay-per-view. I definitely remember it was in the middle of the pay-per-view.
Go over, man. All right, now that's settled.
Okay.
Next.
Thank you for adjusting your volume.
So what would it mean for the rest of the Raw roster if Mustafa Ali was running around with the United States Championship? Well, I'll tell you this much: the Ross would be very, very fearsome of the men that walk around with him. But look at Ricochet. Now Ricochet, as he has done many times in the past, literally and figuratively.
Man, one thing we didn't get to talk about from this past Friday was that amazing full heel turn by Apollo Crews.
Great misdirection by Ali.
Yeah, that was nice. I love how much reality. I actually love the amount of reality they're actually putting into it. Like with the off mic yelling at each other.
When Big E told him to go back to catering.
Yeah, that was that was a bit fucked up.
What was great between that exchange is that both of them were right and wrong in what they said.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, I beat Apollo Crews 3 times. Well, he ignored the fact that only one of those matches was really one-on-one. A one-on-one win for Big E.
Yeah. Where's Jax? Go on, Nick.
Because their first match ended in a draw when they did a double pin. And then Big E beat him. And then they had a triple threat with Sami Zayn. So Apollo Crews hasn't had a real one-on-one rematch.
Cool.
Well, that's got him. Oh, and a sit-out choke
But yeah, even though Big E hasn't held the belt long, I actually want to see Crews get the belt, at least until Mania. I think he loses back to Big E.
Yeah. Yeah,
And-
what I was going to say was, where the hell is Jackson Riker?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, he successfully isolated Ricochet, but
Walk with Elias. I've always liked Elias.
Like, there's like 3 really talented wrestlers in this pre-show match, and Elias.
Elias is talented.
Yes.
Alan Morris is going to be Miz's goofy sidekick.
Hopefully not for much longer.
Dude leaves WWE, wins heavyweight titles everywhere, and it comes back and he's a clown.
Well, we'll see what happens when his wife, joins the company.
Yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad for Taya Valkyrie because her name's probably gonna be changed because of Taya Conti that used to be there, and the fact that they already have a Valkyrie in NXT UK.
I don't know.
But one positive for her is like there's talk that they may just put her on main roster. Just bump her to the main roster when she gets
I
there.
mean, she's more than ready. It's just there's better competition for her in NXT. The thing is, it's actually a problem with NXT's women's division. There's so many good women that so many of them are getting lost in the shuffle.
Ooh, nice.
I'm just amazed that Ricochet's been able to mount some sort of offense after everything he's taken. All the damage, all the punishment.
It's not working again.
All 4 of these superstars are very fast-paced, physical matchups.
I don't know what's going on.
But it was broken up by Elias and Ali.
Okay.
This is the parallel for where you can never sustain offense, and Ricochet needs to find a way to isolate. Now Ali from the second rope.
Ooh, nice.
Now Ali from the second rope. My goodness. Ricochet with a 450, I believe. Now the cover.
Ooh, Retribution interfered.
Well, it's a fatal forward match, there's no disqualifications. So
Yeah, I know.
So
Yeah,
you'd wonder why Jackson Riker isn't out there. You know, I never got why more heels don't take more advantage of the fact that triple threat and fatal fours are not no disqualifications. So you just have as many people as want to interfere.
Fuck.
Woo!
Oh!
That's an interesting decision.
Morrison. Okay. I can dig it.
He's never been United States champion.
Probably not gonna be one tonight, but good pick. And you know what? Now Retribution interferes Hitch and him and Miz's shit too now.
Yeah, maybe.
Retribution. Ooh.
So where does this feud go? Does Ricochet just join Retribution like he wants? Because he's not going to stop till he does. Like Retribution still has possibilities. Remember the Dark Order for a while was a joke until they add Brody Lee to it. How they could be that.
I mean, the Dark Order wasn't a joke the whole time. It was kind of like...
It was kind of ridiculous, though.
Yeah, it was a little ridiculous, but it was Evil Uno and Stu. When it first came out, it was interesting setup.
Well, now they're just full blown comedy faces. Man, Miss the original chamber.
Yeah. Or whereas I miss them not having padding.
Be fair
you miss
though.
them completely messing up their bodies when they'd fall.
Yes, I want them brutalized and destroyed.
Well, yes, because literally they're having problems where people are always getting injured in those matches.
But some obstacles are built up to break you down.
The Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, now it's just not that. I just kind of wish it was bigger. It's just now it looks just like a slightly bigger Hell in a Cell.
Fear there is inside.
Yeah. Looks more, honestly, it looks more like a playset than Mo's background of the original Chamber playset.
Yeah. It's definitely designed to be a toy
Yeah.
because of the belts.
Is right on the other side.
I had to agree with what somebody said. I heard like for prediction and stuff. I miss it when Elimination Chamber was. They pretty much made the Elimination Chamber to, oh, you didn't make it, you didn't win the Rumble. Here's Plan B, alternative.
Yeah. Well, they were doing that for a while.
Yeah, and then they stopped for
because-
some godforsaken reason.
Well, they couldn't do it this year because Edge hadn't picked who he wanted to face yet. So they couldn't really have a number one contenders match because Edge hadn't picked who he wants to face.
Yeah.
Also, you have to last year was a special situation. We're still not out of that yet, so you're still working with kind of like not at full capacity. So some of these people, it's like you've seen over and over again, and
Everyone wondering why SmackDown has been really good lately. It's because Daniel Bryan's on the creative team.
Yeah, he's been slowly more creative. Probably why reason Big E Apollo has been one of the more intriguing things on.
And why
the show.
Nakamura and Cesaro being featured.
Yeah. Oh, did you love that line Bryan gave Owens before their match about trust issues? It's like, I love it. He goes, let's see, there was this guy, there was this guy, and there was this one guy. I don't know if I had a list, I could probably list them all.
Oh yeah.
He's like, maybe if I wrote down like a list, I could name them all. It's like, even Jericho noticed on his Twitter. He went, "Hey, wait a minute."
Yeah, you think Jericho will learn from Owens in this thing with MJF? So you're literally just doing the same thing you do with Owens. You're trusting someone you shouldn't be trusting at all.
Thunderdome is host to the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view event. We will have 2 chamber matches tonight, both with championship implications. This steel structure was invented back in
So
I'm
SmackDown.
kind of wondering now what's going on with the AEW tag scene. Like, do Gallows and Anderson cost the Young Bucks the titles, and the Young Bucks go after the Impact tag titles, or does Young Bucks retain and Gallows and Anderson goes for the AEW tag team titles?
earn an opportunity to become universal.
I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
The following is an Elimination Chamber match.
all those rules,
This match begins with
which
two
will
Those thing will face rooms at 10.
probably be modified in some way.
at regularly scheduled intervals.
Would not just
At
a few years
regularly
ago.
scheduled intervals.
My
like
ass
that.
rescheduled intervals.
No, I mean,
It's fair, it's big
someone,
enough.
of course, will do a in-depth countdown as to how far in between, but at least it's not like they don't have a set time. It's not like every 90 seconds or like every 3 minutes or something like that, where it's like very obvious. People will just time it for 3 minutes, and then it's like that was a minute and a half. They're kind of learning.
Kevin Owens. Introducing first.
Oh, would you look at that? Cole used his big word of the day from his calendar.
What's that?
I don't remember because I wasn't paying attention, but it sounded like a big word.
Okay, see?
Iridescent or something like that.
So maybe after tonight we'll actually know if WrestleMania is going to be selling tickets.
They're probably gonna be announcing those tonight, if anything. Be
I
tonight.
know they
do it.
wanted to wait until after the Super Bowl because they had WWE officials there watching it and see how they did it.
Yeah, but they want to add more on top of what Super Bowl had.
Of course,
Yeah.
I
they
think
wanna
Super Bowl
push
had
it.
like 20,000 people.
20,000. That doesn't sound.
10 to 20,000 is what I heard for Super Bowl they had. And
was
apparently
that, like-
WWE wants more.
But was that the full? Was that all? Everyone that was in that stadium, was that what's counted, or was it just fans? Because I feel like the amount of like fans that were in there was probably less than that.
Patient.
Calling it now. Sammy's the first one eliminated. Who's with me?
Nope.
Looks like they added mics into the chamber pods. Yeah, listen.
I mean, it sounds good, but I
Talk
feel
too
like
much,
something
but-
else. I don't think that they would add mics into the chambers, because you know how
You can.
almost every sure they could, but I feel like almost every year someone goes through a chamber pod.
You don't have to put a big mic to pick up what people are saying those things.
Oh,
I mean, you can hear the ref.
yeah. Sorry.
Look at the match hasn't even rung, and the conspiracy rears its head again.
What are they arguing about?
That
Because they
his
want to
camera
stay there
crew
to film it, but can't.
can't like film his exploits.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I was on the news about Chamania. They brought up how what happened with the whole how Bailey put Cole in the back of her neck, shade Cole in the back of her neck.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was Graves' idea, but before he found out that Cole would not be commentating the Women's Rumble match. It was great. Apparently, it was Corey Graves' fault.
knew that.
So
Cole
Bailey's
wasn't gonna
reaction
be
was
there.
genuine, saying, "Where's Cole?"
Yeah, she did not know. He found out before because it was his idea. He gave her
He
the
knew.
idea.
He knew and just forgot, and then let Bailey do it.
And then he later found out it's so hilarious.
Speaking of Bailey, she's single again.
Wait, what?
Bailey and her fiance broke up.
Oh, damn. Well, I'm out. See ya.
So you're saying there's a chance?
You can host it without me on that.
Don't hold your breath.
I'm
It's
not.
hot. I was like, when Bailey turned
They-
evil, she got even hotter.
The day Bailey starts dating me is the day the world is about to end in like 3 days.
You're saying 3 days, so you have enough time?
See my point exactly.
Man, I hope they don't just throw him back into the tag division when Jimmy comes back. He's come too far.
Well, the original plan was for him and Jimmy to win the tag titles at Rumble.
Boring. Why would I want to see the Usos win a tag titles for 100th time when he's doing a great job as a singles act?
I don't know, dude. I'm just saying the news. Don't
I
take it
know.
on my ass.
I'm just saying it's annoying.
Oh. Ooh, you gotta love that durable bulletproof
yeah,
glass.
I don't think that there are mics in there. I think because of the fact that it's because of the crowd setup, that you can hear them a lot. Like, you can hear them.
Also, the glass isn't that thick.
So
That's not. It's like we're not actually gonna sit here and pretend it's actually bulletproof glass, right?
oh wow, so we're actually starting with Brian and Cesaro.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah,
this
the-
should be some good wrestling for a
Well, yeah,
bit.
the last two enter are usually the first ones to compete.
The winner of the Elimination Chamber
Stop it.
Tonight for the Universal title.
Do we really have to?
Now we're getting the promo.
No, the math. The math about the chamber.
Oh, everybody loves their math promos.
Yep.
It'll never be as good as the best math promo of all time.
I
Scott
believe
Steiner.
apparently R-Truth holds the record for being eliminated first in a chamber match. The most.
That's probably true.
Wait, the most.
Oh, is R-Truth gonna show up at Saturday
For
Night?
most times, he's been eliminated at number 1. Been the first person eliminated.
Wait, speaking of, so you had a theory earlier that
Yes.
Randy Orton would be,
His pod would catch fire and mysteriously vanish.
so, he'd be replaced with R-Truth.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Why not?
No, I think R-Truth's on Saturday Night Live right now. He's gonna try to get his baby back. Yeah,
Yeah, see-
it's actually a smart idea because SNL is live, so you can do things like that.
Yeah,
Cesaro.
Man, even if he doesn't win at Fastlane, I would just love to see Cesaro in that kind of like spotlight. It is more likely probably gonna be Bryan, but
He can still beat Cesaro at Fastlane. I just think it's gonna be Bryan at Mania.
yeah. Okay, they showed the Rumble match, and that's another thing from Botchamania, because he's playing like Bryan Alvarez's thoughts on the Royal Rumble match for the Universal title, and they get to the part where he's talking about how like he gets hit with a golf cart, and what Matthew does is instead of showing that Owens getting hit with a golf cart, he instead shows a clip of a 3-year-old kid running over a 2-year-old kid in a mini John Deere tractor. Instead, it's the funniest shit ever. You'll see it in our reaction later in the week, but it had me bawling. It was so fucking hilarious. Oh no, just a 3-year-old kid. You see it, so
And what an opportunity for the Swiss cyborg. No one has been hotter in WWE than Cesaro.
Ooh, that's a cool effect.
yes.
That 3D effect.
I mean, he's had that entrance
I
before.
know, it's still cool.
Although I expect Cesaro to be in the next Matrix movie.
Yeah, I honestly, I really did like his James Bond entrance.
His old ringtone. It's funny. His old ringtone, the one with the siren, is still your ringtone on my phone, dude. Nick.
Yeah.
So every time you call me, I hear doo-doo, I'm like, the ambulance outside. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Get my fucking phone.
Shit. Well, yeah, it was originally like a tornado siren. They turned into like a European ambulance siren.
Those two were a team defeating the SmackDown Tag Team Champions to qualify for the Chamber tonight.
I love that. He's like, yeah.
Ooh, that's his reactions. What made it? Like, ooh. Man, I said this before, but who would have thought a few years ago that Sami Zayn would be much better as a heel?
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan.
One more. All I want is one more run with him as as champion. One more run
It's not
before
gonna
he
be this
retires.
one.
Actually, legit retires.
It's not gonna be this one.
It's not gonna be this one, but one more. Just one more time as champion. I mean, one more run
I
before
know
he retires.
he's putting a lot of people over, and he's being really selfless, but he deserves one last run.
That's it. Just one more. You know, this dude's already Grand Slam champion by WWE standards. So, like,
Yeah, but
Like, literally the only belt he hasn't held is the Universal title.
exactly.
I don't know. I feel like Daniel Bryan is the kind of guy who would, instead of having a title run, would much rather have like a series of good matches that he may not come out on top, but the match overall was.
Yeah, that's what he's been doing.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, but I swear to God, I don't mean this in the weirdest. I try and don't not to mean this in the weirdest way possible. But I swear it looks like Cesaro's wearing chainmail tights. Like, and I can't take my eyes off it because one of those, it's
That's
moving
the
at
whole
a certain
point.
speed where
You've fallen into the Cesaro trap. You're gonna be looking at him the whole time.
Well, yeah,
No,
it's the kind of pattern that kind of pixelates on television.
yeah, that's why. Because I'm like, I swear to God, if you
static.
Yeah, it's creating a snow static effect.
yeah, Nick, use your remote. Maybe you can change the channel on his ass. Maybe you can tune some impact.
Change the channel on his ass.
Yes, exactly.
So, seeing as how you have brought this up, I can't wait to see what people do with that and make
Oh,
it just,
Photoshop.
turn it into
Photoshop
its
challenge.
own whole set of memes.
We got a bunch of memes from this past Friday when Roman Reigns was whispering in Edge's ear. The funniest one was when he said, "Please pick
Did
me
you
for
wait?
gold."
Hold on a sec. Did you say the punniest one?
I said the funniest one.
Okay.
Nobody
hold on.
said funniest.
The funniest
Ooh.
one was when it had Roman whispering in Edge's ear and saying, "Please pick me before Goldberg shows up."
I approve of that one. The only one I could think of when he did that was, "Hey, your hair smells really nice. Also, I guess I'll see you at Mania, bro." That's it.
Edge did have a whole entire WrestleMania feud with Booker T over a shampoo commercial, a Japanese shampoo commercial.
Yes, that sign in the crowd said it best. They're fighting over a shampoo.
Well, Hangman Page and Matt Hardy are going to be fighting over contract money, action figure money.
Well, okay, so
Okay. Oh, go on, Mom.
WWE, I feel like the feuds that start, at least at this point in time, are less like nonsense, except for Otis and The Miz. That whole court case thing was something else. But I mean, like, there isn't as much like BS reasons for feuds to start compared to like other promotions right now.
More.
Okay, so Nick, what's your theory about how did Hangman not realize who was in the Jaguars mascot outfit?
Because he wasn't thinking about it, even though it's the thing you should always think about. Because, like, how Miro realized all the tropes for a wrestling wedding.
And would you take $3,700 to go kick Hangman's ass? Go attempt to kick Hangman's ass?
Yeah, I tried.
Okay, just making sure. You can try.
That was a funny line. Like, man, I'll give you $3,300 to kick Hangman's ass. He's like, yeah, I'll fucking do that.
$3,300?
Yeah.
No, I'm passing.
I think if anything, this is just the end to another chapter of somebody trying to get Hangman to join him. Joined him.
This whole thing is. The whole thing with Matt Hardy is his heel term was never explained. He was just suddenly Money Matt out of nowhere.
Apparently,
well, he transforms like every so often because it was.
That was never acknowledged though.
Yeah.
Great deal of damage to an elbow.
I'm assuming.
I don't know, like, how acknowledged you want it to be, other than the fact that it was like
someone on commentary saying that's what happened.
It's the equivalent. It's the equivalent, Nick, of a battery dying on you while the channel clicker is going off like a million times an hour. It's just one of those. I think it was when he was switching between all his personas that when he finally got the batteries back in and stopped the channels from clicking, it landed on Big Money Matt. That's my theory. Anyways.
The thing is, he got Private Party turned heel also.
That's fine. It gives Private Party something different to do. Hey, I forgot to ask, how was their match at No Surrender?
It was good.
Good.
Yeah. They ended up making a triple threat match with Storm and Sabian in it. All right, we've got
Okay,
their
let's see
first
who
coming
is
in.
number
Three,
three.
2,
Ooh,
1.
one. Here we go.
Who's it gonna be?
Is it gonna be? It's gonna be King Corbin.
Hey, how'd you know?
Hey, you got it, Mo. Nice.
Cesaro wasted no time.
I figure we need to add a heel.
Ooh, damn. Okay, does anybody have a favorite chamber spot?
Of all time?
I mean, you can choose one.
That's a
Not
lot.
the favorite, one of your favorites.
I mean, there's some memorable ones. Like there's the original where Rob Van Dam injured himself doing a frog splash on Triple H.
Oh yeah, nearly killed him. Yeah,
Nearly
for
killed
that one.
him. Yeah.
So
Yeah, there was that one.
I got a good one. So it was in WWE 2K18, I believe, and I was playing as my custom created character based off of myself, and I climbed to the top of the chamber, and everyone was down below, and I was going to do a frog splash off the top of the chamber, and then I missed everyone because the controls sucked. And I injured myself and got pinned. I think that was the best Elimination Chamber moment.
Truly a groundbreaking moment. Truly outrageous groundbreaking moment. Honestly, one I found out about more recently last year. Well, when I've been more or less catching up with my history of wrestling over the years, which was how Michaels cost Taker his title. Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
deep six. Oh, another deep six.
You know, that's one of my favorite that's one of my favorite finisher counters. Is when people counter off his end of days. Majority of the time, it's they go into it and then just flip right around. That's like one of my favorite counters to a finisher. Is when they just flip right around.
Just do a deep six.
Yeah.
I want someone to take an end of days, but like fuck with Corbin just for a quick second and just like kiss him on the forehead. It's like and act like a Southern Belle for a little bit.
That cannot be forgotten. King Corbin does not like anyone in the match tonight. King Corbin feels no remorse.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Ooh. I hope Brian's okay though. Because that shot he took in the head while on the grates looked legit.
I understand he's saying it's so annoying that even other heels hate him.
Yeah. Apparently, according to Sammy, he's enjoying his current run right now.
Yeah, his character's a lot of fun. He's a highlight.
Yeah, and he also
just an over-exaggeration of his real self.
Yeah, and he also pretty much said no shit to when he said AEW on WWE television that he got shit for it. He's like, in that same interview, he went, yeah, no shit, I got shit for that.
So what do you guys think is the chance that during this chamber match, someone goes through a chamber?
Well, probably maybe not this match because they have to use a chamber later on.
Could always replace it. You know, that stuff looks kind of
I can see like somebody going for their finisher, missing, and it's ramming themselves through a chamber pod. But in a Raw Women's Championship match. Like Drew goes for a Claymore, misses.
The Raw Women's Championship?
The Raw Men's Championship, Nick. Get your ears cleaned out.
You said Raw Women's.
You said
the Raw and the Women's Championships. Well, that's what will happen if the Women's Championship happens tonight.
This is a perfect opportunity to pry the eyes of the WWE Universe wide open.
Here we go.
I would agree with that statement about King Corbin, Corey. And Corbin again. Oh,
ooh. 1, 2.
You hear Kevin Owens talking shit.
We've seen historically.
Man, they gotta be consistent how much power Adam Pearce has. Because on Raw, he's unquestionable authority. Oh, hold on. Technical difficulties. Yeah, there we go. But on SmackDown, Roman's out of his control.
Yeah.
Cesaro trying to fight back, and again, Corbin just
Well, I mean, that's just how it
Nothing
should
fancy,
be.
just some old-fashioned heavy-handed
He's the one
combat
man
from
that
King Corbin.
that can't be controlled by Adam.
They keep bringing up Shane McMahon. It's like, is Shane McMahon gonna have a match?
There's a rumor now, beat him versus Braun at Mania.
That would actually be a good match.
Eh.
People need to stop putting down Shane. He's put on some of the best matches, and like the guy has been a great part of many matches. God, people still talk about his match with Kurt Angle at King of the Ring 2001.
Who is it?
So Nick, in terms of that, I think some people are just thinking, like, you see McMahon in a match against these guys that you've been seeing like all the time, like throughout a year, and then it's like one of the McMahon shows up in a match and it's like they're doing all this stuff to a wrestler that you like, and they're probably tired of that. Whereas
Shane
other
puts
people
over
don't.
just about anybody he's in the ring with.
No, see, that's the point that I was getting at. Is that a lot of people probably don't know how much Shane is involved with the wrestlers, to where it's just like,
Oh, the plexiglass is gone. I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice that.
Shane is like the biggest cheerleader. Sounds kind of like less than what he actually is, but he's the biggest advocate for the wrestlers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
but
Shane's
that's
always
not
been a
really,
supporter.
that's not really seen if you're like, that's more of a behind the scenes kind of thing that you hear from other wrestlers. You don't see it too much in the shows. You just see you just see him show up and he's just like, I'm gonna fight this guy, and then it's like, oh, okay.
It's only been recently revealed that Shane McMahon was actually was behind a lot of great creative decisions here in the Attitude Era.
I think it's good that the documentary crew got thrown out. No,
Sammy's just getting his ass kicked.
I can't wait to see the 24/7 for Sami Zayn, and it's all just from the point of the documentary crew.
Yeah, that's that'd be
That's the
funny.
thing about King Corbin. He possesses game-changing striking power. Those heavy fists will put a hole in a heavy bag. Or Daniel Bryan's face in there.
No, he should film it like a Michael Moore documentary.
Corbin stunned.
No, I think it should stick with the format of the previous 24/7s, and then it's just like,
Yeah, but wouldn't be
maybe
part of
like
his
the first
conspiracy?
couple minutes in, you realize that it's just like, this is him where he's just gonna like ham it up for the next 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, but the point of this is to eliminate your
Oh, hell of a kick.
in due
No.
time. Sami Zayn went for the Haluva kick, but he went right into the pod. Might have snapped Sami's ankle.
Look at Kevin Owens
God
laughing.
damn.
He was going for a Haluva kick, and Bryan moved out of the way. The adrenaline beginning to pulse through the veins of Daniel Bryan. Back Bryan out of the way just in time. Full impact of the Haluva kick into the chamber pod. You know, it's just amazing, Corey, the resilience of Daniel Bryan. The Iron Will.
Truly, his reveal is amazing.
WWE Universe. A non-stop motor of Bryan, but Corbin again stalls Daniel Bryan in the corner. Corbin looks to test that motor right now. With a super
Oh, damn.
bone rattling to both superstars.
Bone rattling.
Bone rattle is ready.
Bone rattler is ready.
I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of blink time.
And to think, if Pierre actually lasted those full 3 minutes and just dodged him for like a good 3 minutes and then beat him, his uncle wouldn't be dead. You know I'm right.
The winner of this match is to face Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship.
Ooh, climbed it.
So he's gonna stay up there for a little bit.
Oh no, Cesaro already got him.
he's gonna like superplex him or some. I was about to say he's gonna superplex him off it. Ooh, or he gets up there and starts swinging him back and forth into the top of the chamber gates.
See, if he was gonna go with the 2K strategy, you climb to the top of the chamber, and then you just go between the chambers, crawling on the wall the whole time and avoiding your opponent.
Oh, I was about to say he probably should have done what your character did in 2K19. Truly, that's the ultimate strategy.
And this is just a preview of how hellacious this match can truly be. There's still a long
Yes, this spot is truly outrageous. Truly outrageous.
It can be if they fall off, is what he's saying.
What are you referencing?
I'm
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna make you guys guess the rest of the night.
I'm not. You know what? No.
I don't care enough to.
No.
Okay, thank you. So I win.
Sure.
Sami Zayn hanging on by one arm.
Hang on, Sammy.
Ooh, what? Ooh, what is he doing?
Is he gonna like stop him? No.
Ooh. Kind of looked like he just went, but, you know, badass
I mean,
nonetheless.
essentially he did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's doing pull-ups now. It's like, yes, I am that amazing. Oh, God. I take back what I said about the pads not being there. Oh.
Power of his own. Oh, Cesaro hung up on the top turnbuckle and then a clothesline. And Corbin has been so impressive.
And we're still waiting for Owens and Uso to get in the match.
Yeah, nobody's been eliminated yet.
Oh.
But you know,
Still think it's probably
gonna
gonna
be
be
the first.
Able to survey the situation.
Corbin with the forearms to Cesaro.
It's gonna be Corbin.
Cesaro out of the way in time.
Going for that corkscrew uppercut. He was caught by Corbin momentarily. A couple of well-placed elbows to the temple. And
Ooh, got him.
It's been a hard-hitting match.
It has been.
And now Cesaro.
The only spot that scared me so far wasn't even that Cesaro spot. Was when Brian got his head caved in into the steel chains.
But what about Sammy and that haluva kick, where he
Nobody cares
nearly
about
broke
Sammy.
his ankle in half?
He'll be fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Also, isn't
he's
it
a sharpshooter.
interesting that nobody has, neither Uso nor Owens has been brought in yet? I feel like
Yeah, it has
more than
been a
enough
while.
time.
Corbin, oh, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Corbin
Chris.
eliminated.
I said Corbin was going to be eliminated first.
Yes,
Chris,
we know.
Kristen said Sammy, is what I'm saying.
Oh. Yeah, Kristen, you're wrong.
Bye, Corbin.
Bye. Oh, Kevin, bye.
It's going to be Uso.
Who gets the advantage? Uso gets the advantage. Okay.
Is he going to try to team up with him?
Temporary alliance? Uneasy alliance? Yeah, but your
They're
history
not
involves
like us.
bloodshed and concussions.
You in this match, you understand me? We're not the poster boys. I'm not, and you're not. Let's do this together. Let's do this together, man, like old times, me and you. All right?
Wait for it. Wait for it. And there you go.
Oh my
He's
God.
like, he's like, oh my God.
Tiger can never change its stripes, and Kevin Owens can never be a trustworthy friend.
Look who's talking with Sami Zayn.
Oh, look who's talking. Ooh, Cole with the burn.
Suplex released
Woo.
by Kevin Owens. And now Cesaro with an uppercut. Cesaro
Yeah,
wins
especially like the past, that's a year and a half. SmackDown's gone back to being the workhorse show.
Had a bad high school phase for a bit, but came back. College changed it for the better. And by college, I mean Daniel Bryan.
He'd be eliminated. And notice how Daniel Bryan put the
Ooh, very
Say
nice.
how Daniel Bryan put the full cover on Cesaro now, who's got a kick out at 2. And KO with a cover on Bryan and a kick out.
So at some point, there's going to have to be some kind of desperation spot where a bunch of people are laid out, and then whoever is still standing is just going to do that pin. It's just going to try and pin every single person.
Former buddy Sami Zayn.
Might be Sammy.
Yeah, it might be.
Is Sammy biting Kevin's arm? Yes, he is.
It's legal.
He bit his arm.
Legal.
Elbow right to the forehead of Owens.
Don't know where that dinosaur's been, Sammy.
Answering back.
Vince McMahon's office.
Elbow on the bridge of the nose, and now Sami Zayn from the top.
You know, you know.
Super kick.
Ooh,
Caught
nice.
Sammy right in the bridge of the nose. Zayn is down.
Oh,
This could be
Corner to
Kevin Owens'
corner
moment.
cannonball.
Clear out some of the humanity. Lighten the load in the chamber.
Stun the world. Fight Owens fight.
His opponents in the corner. Cannonball to Cesaro.
Clear the deck.
Cannonball to Bryan. And a cannonball to Sami Zayn.
Kevin needs to stay focused on the task at hand, not Jey Uso at the moment.
Sami Zayn. And look at this. Oh, suplex by Sami Zayn. And now Cesaro.
ooh. Hey, nice air, freaking Sami Zayn got.
Bryan. And a
Pop-up powerbomb.
KO. All 4 men down.
Oh.
This match could go.
Hey, this had to show off with probably this would be the best match of the night.
One eliminated, one still waiting to be
What?
released inside the chamber.
Ugh, look who's in it.
Well, it's been a pretty consistent thing in which it's like the first match of the night, which I have no complaints about. Lately, for all these WWE pay-per-views, it's been the first match that comes on for the main show has been pretty great.
Yeah, it's smart to do that. Get everyone riled up.
And it's not even like, yeah, it's it kind of ends up.
Oh,
Damn.
that was ugly.
That was bowling shoe ugly. You were saying, Mo?
I was saying it works out for the best in terms of that.
Ooh.
But then again, you have a bunch of veterans usually in the first match.
Daniel Bryan, a fisherman buster by KO, almost took Daniel Bryan out. Now Owens turns his attention to Cesaro. Kevin Owens so intense and focused here tonight.
Oh, here comes Jey Uso.
Into the elimination match, and we know that entry is going to be, as many people would believe.
Is it still gonna do the do?
That it's Jey Uso, Roman Reigns' cousin, to get the last opportunity to enter the chamber.
Are you ready to main event Jey Uso, the right-hand man?
And now it's Kevin Owens and Jey Uso.
The guy screwed over Kevin Owens twice.
Again, Corey alluded to it earlier. Many believe Uso cost Kevin Owens the Universal title. Back at the
Yes, he did.
But he believed Cole, he freaking did. It was like, it's
Not the Royal.
Look,
Wait, did he say
some
cost you at the Royal Rumble? No, it was at that SmackDown Steel Cage match
and TLC.
and TLC.
This is just catharsis for Kevin Owens.
He misspoke.
TLC, not the.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
Cole
he-
even corrected him.
Yeah, he corrected himself.
Look at this. Otherworldly, inhumane action from Kevin Owens.
Inhumane action. Only on the
Been
WWE.
waiting all match long to get
Well,
his
this is another thing, guys. This is the last event on the traditional WWE Network for the United States.
Oh yeah, we're going to that goddamn
I
Rainbow
was
Road
wondering when
next.
that was taken into effect.
Sometime in March. I'm waiting on the pricing details, to be honest.
Honestly, it's not a bad deal because not only do you get, you're gonna pay the exact same price, and you're gonna get WWE Network and everything that's on Peacock's catalog.
We'll see. I don't know. They said March. I'm assuming for Fastlane, so.
Yeah, Fastlane's gonna be the first one on that.
the chamber. Such a hazardous environment for all 5 of these superstars. But the reward is worth the risk. Kevin Owens now headed up top. Owens giving you an example.
This brings back memories.
Ooh, nice.
It actually worked out for him.
Yes, actually worked out for him in the long run. Came crashing down and it hurt everybody inside.
It comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
Stunner.
Stunner.
Stunner mania.
Stutter! Stutter!
Oh,
Stutter!
Is this it?
there goes
Yep.
Sammy.
Well, Sammy was number 2. He was the second fiddle. Second fiddle.
He is a real number 2.
Well, he's the number 1 in my book.
His documentary crew is coming back like, he's like, where the fuck were you guys?
Oh.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh!
You know what? He's fine. He's fine. He's good.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's a first? Man, that's fucked up.
He's good. He's good. All right. Never mind. Kevin Owens is dead. He killed him.
Damn, that was fucked up. That was cemented. That's the first time I've seen it done like that.
I've seen it done in cage matches, not Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Well,
Damn, that was fucked up.
There goes Owens.
Would you expect any less?
I mean, it was clever how they eliminated Kevin.
Jey Uso just relentless. First to the eyes, and then, oh my God.
Oh my God, that was fucked up. So yeah, now it's down to, was it Jay, Daniel, and Cesaro?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot Sammy got eliminated.
Yeah. So yeah, we're down to 3. But all of our picks are still in this.
3 men remain: Cesaro, Bryan, and Jey Uso. Another look back to the
Gee.
Daniel Bryan's injured knee. This is what we've seen as the evolution.
So I guess the plan for Team Roman is if Jay wins, he'll just lay down for him.
Yeah, I think finger poke of doom kind of
I was
situation.
gonna say the same thing. Except
Nice. 1, 2. No.
he's not gonna get taken out that quickly.
Dude, come on. Just let it be Bryan Cesaro last 2. Give us like a barn burner 10-minute match.
The guys who started.
No,
the
what you
guys who,
really want is Bryan versus Uso. It's either Bryan or Cesaro needs to be eliminated and face Uso, because that's what's gonna give the biggest satisfaction.
Yeah.
What is the Swiss Superman trying to dream up now? Oh no, a modification.
Oh, hey, I called it, except on the lower tier.
Ooh.
Didn't this happen? Was it last? It wasn't last elimination.
Oh.
Maybe the one
Uh-oh.
where Shayna
Hurt.
did it to Liv.
Ooh.
Was it Liv or Mandy?
This could be the moment Cesaro has been fighting for, has been waiting for. And again, when he was dumped in the ring, Daniel Bryan immediately went to his injured knee. Bryan back to his feet as Cesaro.
Ooh, right to the stomach.
Obviously, the injury not too substantial. Bryan able to post to deliver that baseball bat-like kick, trying to get the adrenaline flowing, trying to get the blood pumping, trying to fight through the agony as we look once more. Wow. Right to the midsection, driving all the wind out of Cesaro. To this point, Bryan has been unable to fully capitalize. And an uppercut by Cesaro. And Bryan and Cesaro now exchanging blows. Any one of these uppercuts that connects can turn a man's lights out in a hurry. That might. Oh, Bryan looking for the backslide.
Ooh.
Cesaro almost had him.
Ooh, almost took out the ref too.
That's it. Right on the money into the cover. Is it enough to eliminate Cesaro? Almost had him near fall. Bryan can't believe it. A momentary hesitation for Daniel to slide across to Cesaro's fallen body. Listen to this impact. And again, Cesaro doing everything he can to stay in this matchup. He understands the opportunity that's at stake. A chance at the Universal Championship. Bryan feels like he failed himself when he failed to win the Men's Royal Rumble match tonight. He could
He's won 2 Rumble matches, right, Bryan? Sorry, not Rumble matches, Chamber matches.
Yeah, he's won 2, yeah.
Two men who qualified alongside one another. It is now every man for himself. 3 men remain. One man is Roman Reigns for the Universal title. Daniel Bryan wants it to be him, but again, his knee is giving out. But Daniel's still showing flashes of life, and this is what Daniel wanted, what he was waiting for, to channel, to summon the energy of the Yes Movement.
Yes, that yes movement. Oh.
Daniel Bryan now rolls through. Stacks him up. Is enough kick out at 2. And a kick again to the side of the face. Cesaro's lights burned out once again. But Bryan unable
2 chamber matches of Daniel Bryan won. He won as a heel.
And really favoring.
Yeah, he has, which is funny and ironic.
Trying to drag himself up to the top rope.
He won 2012 and 2019.
Palpable, the WWE Universe coming to life. Oh, Cesaro, though, intercepting. Cesaro knows what's at stake. Cesaro believes he belongs at WrestleMania just as much as anybody on the roster. Cesaro connecting again. The 2 men who started the chamber match still battling. Cesaro throwing lefts and rights. The 2 men who began this battle still in the heat of it. Cesaro with Daniel Bryan on his shoulders. Bryan high above the ring. Can Cesaro? Yes, he can. With Bryan up top. Cesaro now planning.
Oh, damn. Avalanche Gutbuster. I haven't seen that before.
And now Cesaro. He already tapped King Corbin tonight. Oh my goodness.
One-legged swing. And but putting pressure on it.
Oh.
No. Oh, fuck you. That was a cool spot too.
You saw this coming in a way. So Bryan versus Uso.
Cesaro has been eliminated. And now Jey Uso and Daniel Bryan, the 2 remaining. Jey Uso looking to put Daniel Bryan away, and Uso could
damn. That's fine. This is motherfucker. This is Daniel Bryan. You don't take out this dude that easily. Unless he's trying to legit put you over.
That discredits all the other wrestlers.
It is down to Daniel Bryan.
Honestly, I give MVP of this match to Cesaro. Cesaro was just amazing in this match.
Cesaro's always amazing.
You know where
yes, he is.
Priorities lie. And right now his focus is this: do not let Daniel Bryan near the head of the table. Jey Uso making the long climb.
And this is the end of Jey.
So it was nice knowing Jey. Does anybody have a condolences for him, a eulogy?
Yeah.
He was a man who lived.
Oh. I don't care who you are. That fucking hurt. Even just landing on it lightly from that angle.
Okay, Larry the Kid.
And running knee. The knee plus, boy.
1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan wins his 3rd Elimination Chamber.
Boom, baby.
And we know our Fastlane match, folks.
Well,
like that for a sec.
They had to black out to switch to the in-ring camera.
So we know our Fastlane. One for Fastlane is gonna be for Roman.
From first to last.
Necessarily.
We'll see.
Why would they waste
Somebody
Brian Reigns
abruptly
at
paused that
Fastlane?
replay. Just it paused like, okay, you guys know he won. That was the
It'd be a
replay he
massive
won.
waste to Brian Reigns at Fastlane.
I mean, it should be a good main event match between Roman and Daniel tonight.
When did this started at 7, right?
I'm 7-ish. You gotta remember the
But
intro,
was
the
there-
entrances.
The
So I
Fatal
would say
Four-Way-
this.
was the Fatal 4-Way kickoff or
Yeah,
actual-
kickoff. That was kickoff.
So this match has been going on for almost an hour.
Well, like I said, that's
That's-
subtracting the intro and the entrances, and then that would be about, I would say
Probably
40 minutes.
40 minutes. That's standard for a chamber match.
Well, Nick will find out a bit later, but I think it was about 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
40
of
minutes.
fun.
Yeah, it was a good chamber match. I have nothing against this match. Easily MVP goes to Cesaro. He has some of the best spots in this match.
But in the closing moments of momentary hesitation,
Stop.
a mistake, boom, and Daniel Bryan knocks open the door with a running knee. But
Daniel
can
Bryan
pull it
might have
together?
knocked open the forbidden door.
Wait, is it?
Because here comes the
Wait, is it legit? What? Wait, were they not joking? Is this legit? The next match? Yeah, this is the. He's ready to go. This is legit the next match.
When it comes to Roman Reigns, there is no room for happenstance. Everything laid out to a T, strategically. Exactly what Roman Reigns wanted.
Unbelievable. They weren't joking. It's legit was going to be immediately after the chamber match.
He knew the winner of the Elimination Chamber was going to be beaten to hell.
Like,
Yeah, see, this is where I think it's going to be him and Brian at Fastlane. Because Brian would have to.
So what? They're gonna fight 3 times? That's gonna be the
I
Mania
don't know
match.
what to tell you, dude. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Right now,
This is-
what I've heard
at
is they
this
still
point,
have no
this
idea
would
what to
be
do
the
with
best way to
Drew.
build up Fastlane for anything, because
Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't know what to do with Drew, so give him Edge, because you already have a built-in storyline with this sheet right here.
Daniel Bryan can't even stand. Daniel Bryan
I mean,
Yeah, this is literally the next match, man.
Money in the Bank has this kind of built-in storyline where it's like someone taking advantage of a situation, but this is on a different level where it's just like he's like, I'm the champion, I'm gonna fucking wrestle you.
This is literally like a Money in the Bank cash-in.
No, Brian, don't say yes. Oh,
Ooh, nice. At least he's gonna get some offense in.
Well, not too much, cause
Jesus Christ, Cole, calm it the fuck down. He got him in one hole.
no, he's still going. He's still going. He's
Apologize to people wearing headphones right now. Jesus Christ, Cole, man. Turn it down to at least an 8. He was at 11, man.
It wasn't enough. It was not enough. Daniel can't even protect himself.
And yeah, but Daniel Bryan now. And look at Roman Reigns with Bryan up top and plant him in the middle of the ring. This is a Universal Championship match. Roman
I can't,
Reigns defending
man.
as the winner of the Elimination Chamber, Daniel Bryan.
As valiant as the
Who looks like
Daniel did was incense the head of the table.
complete crap right
The
now.
island of relevancy, Daniel Bryan. Bryan's out. Defenseless.
I'm fine. I'm fine, Mom. My name is Dave. I'm fine, Mom.
This is what was gonna happen.
You gotta use the Simpson meme of
Oh, there it is,
Stop
Geesing. It's
it!
over.
He's already dead!
That's it, he's out. Yeah, the official has to call no. Mercifully over. Glorified
Yeah, mercifully over.
by Roman
I think the fastest Elimination Chamber pay-per-view match in history.
The Universal Champion,
joke.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, see, Aiden Pierce is going to see this and going to give Brian a title match at Fastlane.
So
You just
what
not
would
want
have
to have
been
a Mania or
even
something?
I don't know what to tell you, dude. From
What
what I've heard,
even
right
better?
now, right now they have no idea what to do with Drew right now at Mania, though it does look like it may be him against Sheamus. As for Roman, apparently it's still Edge.
That's
Because even
stupid.
Edge has, I don't know what to tell you about that. But no, like Edge has even hinted.
Yeah,
that
let's completely throw away this built-in, ready-to-go storyline that's been months in the making for a random match between Reigns and Edge.
Roman Reigns could feel the Universal title slipping through his fingers. But
Look, man,
Reigns would
there's-
endure, and it just got worse.
Yeah,
I think in one point they don't know how
On Daniel
many
Bryan,
matches they
the
could get out of
Universal
Edge,
Champion, sending a message and then
Whereas-
locking in the submission.
and like
And again, for the win. No disrespect
Edge hasn't
to
been
Daniel
in
Bryan.
the
He fought as
company
hard as anyone
like
could
behind the
possibly
scenes
fight.
for a while, right?
But the head of the table, the son of the WWE Universe,
Nick is
he
frozen.
is well on his road to
yes, he's in complete shock and awe.
Universal Championship. Oh, at this point,
Nick, are you there?
there is no road to WrestleMania. Roman Reigns is
I mean,
WrestleMania.
I know Roman looks great, but like, oh, he's gone.
Smug grin on the face of the special counsel, Paul Heyman.
Angel, not now, sweetie. Go over there. Go to your bed.
Oh,
Oh, Edge got the spear. I knew that was.
and he's pointing at the sign. Yes, he's pointing at the sign.
I got kicked out for a second for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah. You should have right as that happened. Yeah, that's why I fear was gonna happen.
You know what? I wasn't
Bullshit.
expecting him to point at the sign.
Go over there.
Yeah, so fuck Daniel Bryan, right? Let's just completely fuck him over from a WrestleMania moment so Edge can get a match that doesn't make any fucking sense.
I don't want to tell you, dude.
So Edge takes Bryan's Rumble win, and he's gonna take his WrestleMania match too. So yeah, fuck that shit.
Dude, they're still next year. We're
Oh, they're
may
still
actually
next
be a
year.
legit crowd.
So Nick,
There's gonna be a
Oh,
crowd this
he gets
year.
the pyro too.
It's gonna be a crowd this year. What are you talking about, man?
so
He gets
Nick,
the
I don't know
pyro.
if you heard me before you got cut out, but what I was saying was I feel like they don't know how many more. They might not know how many more matches they can get out of Edge. And Edge, I don't think, is working in any backstage capacity right now, whereas Bryan is, and Bryan has been more prominent on TV. So it's kind of like,
Bryan's actually talking about retiring, though Edge isn't.
yeah, but
God, this match makes no fucking sense. There's no backstory. There's no reasoning behind it. The whole thing has been Roman Reigns is being a terror on SmackDown. It should be someone from the SmackDown roster to take him down.
Nick, if I could say something stupid for a second,
Go on, Mo.
you actually pretty much said it. It's just spear versus spear.
So literally what they were going to do last year with Goldberg and Reigns. It's legit the only reason.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, so we're gonna have
What
a
if
part
that
timer
is
who's
the
not
match?
part of SmackDown roster be the one that takes down Roman.
What
Okay,
if that
sure.
is the match? It's Edge versus Reigns versus
Yeah, I'm not happy.
Goldberg.
Just straight shooting and telling damn good
Who else
It
has
would
a
be.
spear?
On this episode,
If it's on, apparently if it's on night, if their match is on night 2, it would mark officially like 10 or 11 years since his Edge's retirement
I was
speech.
gonna get released. I had no character. And I was like, no, this is not it. I'm the boss. Nobody got it. I was going through such a tough battle with myself.
I think the funniest part about Sasha's backstory is when she thought people were yelling rat shit at her.
don't miss.
Oh, they
When
know she know what ratchet meant.
Rat. She thought they were yelling rat shit, not rat shit. Well, overall, though, aside from Nick's thoughts about that was a good match. That was a chamber match, though. I mean, all I have to say about the Universal Championship match is it's exactly what I expected. They were gonna get a tiny bit of offense in, and then Edge was gonna show up at the end.
Well, now it's a mixture, because these pay-per-views would normally build up, like the shows will build up to the pay-per-views.
Yeah, everyone on here is right. They're saying it's a waste. It was a waste of a chamber match because it meant nothing.
Yeah, if I had a big criticism of it, yeah, this chamber match was good, but
it meant nothing.
It meant
Brian
nothing in the
wins,
long
he
run,
immediately
'cause-
loses. He's not going to get a Mania match out of it. So yeah, fuck it.
Well, okay, except for the Mania stuff, I do admit it was a good match, but there was no point ultimately, because we already knew all three of us knew what was going to happen. Whoever won, tiny bit of offense, and then Roman was going to win. I think that's what the biggest problem with this match.
It's the magic of the Elimination Chamber, baby.
Yeah, but regardless of what anybody else thinks about like Edge taking on Roman, I'm fine. I'm fine with right now where it's going.
Bad Bunny, a lifelong WWE fan, able to bring the worlds together and show the entire universe the greatness that is being WWE 24/7 champion. Bad Bunny continuing to spread his message and his music throughout the WWE universe and beyond. It's a thrill to have him here.
So at this point, is Bad Bunny the most prestigious winner of the 24/7 title?
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Look at you.
Gronk might be because he's a Super Bowl winner.
Saw your performance last night on SNL. Congrats. I mean, I would have preferred if Miz and Morrison were the musical guests singing our hit song, Hey, Hey, Ho, Ho, but what can you do? Anyway, what do you
Miz wants to be taken seriously. Yeah, he constantly is in comedy storylines.
I'm the 24/7 champion. What are you doing here? Are you a champion? Are you even
Woo! Bad Bunny ain't taking that shit. Hey, Priest is gonna get a Mania match out of it.
And this would be Damian Priest first. Oh.
Where'd Kristen go? What's just you and me, Mo?
This marks Damian Priest's first main roster pay-per-view appearance, doesn't it?
Oh man.
Not counting a Royal Rumble.
Not.
Where'd he go?
Ready, bro?
Ready, bro.
Like, I feel like if I was actually in WWE as a wrestler, they would like have me change my name or something like that.
Mo Money.
Well, it's like I couldn't be Mo Brothers when it's just like.
There you are.
Give me a sec. I don't know what the fuck happened. Shit. Like Zoom popped up something about the net to trust the network, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Connection dropped. Son of a bitch.
Well, the recording didn't stop, so that's good.
Well, yeah, because I put you guys as co-hosts beforehand.
That was smart.
Yes.
Yes. And then we got the US title.
Okay, what part are you guys at?
John Morrison's just coming out.
Okay. Could you pause as soon as Bobby's name comes up? Bobby's tag name comes up for the prompt for the match. Could you pause there?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I think I'm actually ahead of you guys.
Where are you at?
Oh,
what?
Wait,
what
Mo's gone now.
Mo's
God
gone
damn
now.
it!
What is going on? He did say he was having internet issues.
He did warn us. God damn it.
We had some technical difficulties tonight.
Fuck.
It's a good thing we were prepared.
So, okay, for you, is Morrison on the turnbuckle?
No, they're showing how Morrison won.
Okay. I think I have to pause because I'm way ahead now. So I'm gonna pause as soon as Bobby Lashley's name pops up in the. Yeah, as soon as Bobby Lashley's name pops up in the Elimination Chamber graphic.
There's Mo. Mo's back. So yeah, Mo. As soon as Bobby Lashley's name tag comes up, pause.
So I paused there. So let me know when you guys, as soon as you get there.
I mean,
and pause.
I'm there.
Okay, Nick.
Well, he's coming out, and there's his title. Okay.
Okay. So on go. So 3, 2, 1, go.
MVP is hurt.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, Riddle.
Okay, I'm still recording. That's still recording.
We're okay.
What does MVP's necklace say?
What?
What is what says?
His necklace.
Oh, it says the Hurt Business. THB, the Hurt Business. They gave it to him on Raw.
Okay, who's host on Zoom currently? Which one of you is host currently on Zoom?
I don't know. Where would I see that?
When you display your when you highlight over your screen, there should be like on top right 3 dots show up. Click on it, and if you have the option to make somebody else host. No, highlight mine. Sorry, highlight my display, and click on the 3 dots, and if it says make host, just make me host.
He doesn't give me that option.
Does it give you that option, Mo? No? Okay. God damn it.
Why does this guy be the host?
Yeah. When you click on my screen, right? The 3 dots on my screen.
Yeah, it says mute, stop video, chat, pins, file for everyone, report.
Okay. Mo, doesn't say that for you when you highlight it on my screen?
Gives me the same few options.
God damn it. Let's see. Participants. Okay, no, never mind. My bad. Sorry. Okay, my bad. There we go. Okay. All fixed.
Yay. Just in time for the match.
Okay.
Is the United States champion Byron. That means Lashley doesn't even have to be involved in the decision to lose the title.
Oh my God, thank you.
Making sure he dominates from the start here. A mauling of Riddle, which was
okay.
a very familiar sight the last couple
Did anything else happen that Bad Bunny bit?
Damian Priest showed up to
back him up.
Give him backup.
Okay.
You talking about after Bad Bunny slapped Miz in the face?
Yeah, because that's when I got disconnected.
Damian Priest showed up and basically intimidated Miz away. And I said that at least Priest is getting a Mania match out of this.
Look at the eyes. Look at them eyes.
Remember, no countouts, no disqualifications. What a kick. Wow, but Lashley's still on his feet.
If Morrison wins, would this be the first time of him as United States champion?
Yes. I said that earlier tonight when he won. He's never held the United States title.
Ooh. Ooh, damn. Any official word yet? An official time for the first chamber match?
Oh, hold on a second. What was I at? 34 minutes, 20 seconds.
Okay, so yeah. So, okay, 34 minutes.
Taken out of the equation now. Bobby Lashley having his way with Morrison. Look at this. Setting up with the torture rack, but Lashley's got it in mind. Aiming for the pole.
Ooh.
I mean, the impact, it spun him inside out. Just a
Oh, he must have.
Wait, something doesn't make sense. Edge said he wasn't going to pick until after Chamber. Why wouldn't he wait to see who won the Raw chamber before he would pick his opponent?
And that's where I said it was very predictable that was going to happen. Because I feel like that was going to happen, where it's like, oh, he shows up to pick him or something like that.
Yeah, but why would Edge make his decision when he doesn't even know who's going to win the Raw one?
I feel like with the way things may go, I feel like it's going to be a moot point as to like who's winning.
Oh, and an upbreaker. You're absolutely right. Can't breathe, he can't fight. And this is exactly what Riddle, unfortunately, he's gotten accustomed to as of late.
And look at the smile. Look at the smile, Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley is having fun. Boo this man.
Boo this man hard.
Oh, look at Morrison. Morrison.
Oh!
Saved Riddle, at least temporarily.
Oh, and wait a minute. Morrison's realized something, guys. It's going to take the two of them to take out Lashley. But the Almighty's not having it.
That's not even going to work.
That's a smart strategy by John Morrison mid-match.
It's a smart strategy, but maybe too little, too late against Bobby Lashley.
I mean, too Riddle, too late.
See, when I first saw that chain, I thought for some reason it just said Tubbs because I couldn't see everything like clearly.
Man,
so I was just like, oh,
MVP
Tubbs,
is a really
of
big
course.
fan of Miami Vice. He's a really big fan of Miami Vice.
Only a fan of Tubbs, not Crockett.
Yeah, screw Crockett. Now Tubbs is the man.
It looked like they just got together, Byron. A little chat there between Morrison and Riddle.
I don't think Riddle and Morrison have any other choice. A little bit of impromptu strategy.
Now Riddle able to
Parkour and MMA combined together become MM Parkour.
So MMP.
No, because you could get sued by Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's way too close.
Oh my God, driven into the canvas.
The key word was might.
An almighty spine buster. Another United States champion. Oh, it's clean in house.
I mean, what else can you do?
I'm hoping the rumor as to why, like, Keith Lee was taking out his match was just because they wanted Keith to stay looking strong.
I don't know.
Because at least with John Morrison in, it can make Bobby Lashley look a whole lot more deadly. Quit fist bumping your manager and do. Jesus Christ.
Shot to the arm, and you're too late. You give bro
Ooh,
a
nice.
bad name.
Ooh, floating bro. Oh!
Ooh.
Are short-lived in this environment. Very smart strategy here by Morrison. Back inside the ring, Morrison.
Uno, dos, no.
Look, I'm just glad to see Matt Riddle in like the main show
Now John
on a
Morrison's gotta know he's got
pay-per-view.
a very limited window of opportunity here with Bobby Lashley out of this match.
Okay, so I already know John Morrison was, of course, a tag team champion. What were the other accolades he got, Nick? Did he win the
John
IC
Morrison?
title? Yeah.
Hold on
In
a second.
WWE.
In WWE?
Yeah.
We get a detail for it. Hold on. He was ECW World Champion. He's been Intercontinental Champion 3 times. He was World Tag Team Champion with Miz, WWE Tag Team Champion 3 times with Mercury, Joey Mercury as Eminem, and 1 time with The Miz. And he was WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champion with The Miz. And that's it.
Okay.
So, ECW title, Intercontinental title, and 6 tag titles.
So if we're counting ECW World title, would he just need to win the US title to be Grand Slam champion?
Nobody's counting the East.
No, because the ECW title doesn't count in the Grand Slam.
Okay.
He needs the United States title and the WWE title because they hadn't even counted the Universal title towards the Grand Slam.
The only way,
but not the Triple Crowns, I meant to say. That actually is counted the Grand Slam.
The only way that ECW title is gonna count is if in storyline, like he brings it up And he's just like, I'm this close to being a Grand Slam champion, and it's just like he won the ECW title.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so Morrison held the ECW title, the AAA title, the Impact title. So that's
The
3 world
Five-Star
titles.
Wrestling title.
The Underground title's not a world title, people. I'm not even gonna count that.
Now it's Morrison that's going to try to take advantage. Fast-paced action. Starship Pain to Bobby Lashley. But this could be it.
Is this it?
No.
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 That's incredible.
You thought this was over?
You thought it was over, but it was I. Deep Bobby Lashley.
It was I.
Shut the hell up. I love that. Morrison, shut the hell up.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. Hey, hold up, man. Hey. Oh, now you gonna take. Hey, hold up, man. Take. You okay, Bobby? He got a weapon,
It's no DQ, motherfucker.
I'm back. My internet went out for some reason.
Okay.
I saw that Morrison getting in his way.
Oh.
It's a triple threat match, no DQ.
Yeah, he's got the right. It's like, I love Morrison. Shut the hell up.
Bro, Derek.
Oh,
One,
oh
two,
my God.
3. Real champ.
Did it. He got a title, folks. He got a title.
He bolted out of there.
MVP cost Lashley the match.
Yeah. Ooh.
Riddle's a champion.
Got one right. Well, we got 2 right, technically. I got 2 right.
And there's room for another match because he didn't pin Lashley. So.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? Either way, it's good to see Matt Riddle win that championship because it's like, since he's been on the roster, I've hardly seen him in the pay-per-views. And it's like, it's maybe only, if he's been on the pay-per-views, it's been like kickoff shows or not at all.
Yeah, he's got a second title in WWE after the NXT tag titles.
So, congrats to Riddle. First singles title in the WWE.
So it's time for him to change his entrance to the United States of Bro.
United States of Bro?
No, United States of Bro America. You guys gotta get it right. United States of Bro America.
No, because that's too much. Just United States of Bro.
He is already too much. WWE's gonna put him past too much.
He's funny.
Oh my God, that was a good match. I like that. That was good.
He's
for
an all-American bro.
My favorite part is just when John Morrison goes, "Shut the hell up."
He's like, "Shut the hell up, MVP."
No, it was what it was. About what I expected it to be. It's a couple good spots with Morrison and Riddle. I love how samey the WrestleMania promos are now from last year.
Lashley had a long reign. He held the belt for 172 days. That's the longest title reign for the U.S. title since
Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose's, yeah.
I wonder whatever happened to that guy.
Actually, no. It's the longest since Sheamus is the one after Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to that Ambrose guy.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
He's competing for a different United States title later this week.
Yeah, he's more like a Death Rider now than a Lunatic Fringe. I've heard.
Yeah, so it was the longest one since Sheamus' second reign, which was 182 days. Where they had to put.
Bad Bunny's gonna be making the WrestleMania theme song.
48 days away. Nuh-uh. Best was when it was 69. Exclusively on Peacock. There it is, folks.
So we know for sure WrestleMania's on Peacock. It's gonna be 2 days.
Wow.
So they're not even gonna put
this
on
for
traditional?
America.
So they're not
Because from why,
because I know they sometimes put these on traditional pay-per-view, but I guess they're not gonna do that anymore.
I mean, if you're gonna have the network on Peacock, you gotta give people a reason. And the best advertisement is to have a big event like WrestleMania be exclusive on the Peacock platform. It would be foolish financially for them to have it on Peacock and something else that people can get access to.
They're gonna be busy the past 2 weeks. If they get past that, they still gotta deal with Lana and Naomi. They gotta deal with Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. At least they're actually having multiple teams go for the belts.
mm-hmm. True.
At least they're remembering the NXT are eligible for those belts.
Look, all I want is for Team Kick 2.0 to win them, and then they just stay relevant on NXT.
At WrestleMania. And our tag team partner, Nia Jax. Here you see two women who no doubt have grandiose plans already for WrestleMania, the reigning WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. I want to take you back to this past Friday night on SmackDown. We ended up with a 6-man tag team matchup. Bianca, Sasha.
Oh, hey Nick, it's our favorite moment from SmackDown.
Nia Jax, Bayley,
Be reminded.
and Shayna Baszler. Right as reality began to set into Reginald.
Reginald should be on 205 Live.
Overmatched by the irresistible force, Nia Jax.
That's not an insult. I'm just saying that he'd be better off there.
Would happen a few moments later. Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks working in unison.
I love how that wasn't disqualification what they did either.
Who would pick up the shocking pinfall over Nia Jax.
How does that help anyone?
It just helps no one.
Just don't think about it.
Shayna in a bad mood after Friday.
Is Reginald going to come out with them? Because Carmella told him to do the right thing, whatever that means.
Well, Kayla Braxton standing by now with a very special interview.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winner of the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble match and the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. And her partner for tonight, the SmackDown Women's Champion, the Boss, Sasha Banks. Now, Bianca, as the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble match, you still have a decision to make as to which champion you will challenge in a main event at WrestleMania. And tonight, you're teaming up with one of those champions, and Sasha Banks, with the opportunity of becoming Women's Tag Team Champions. But how will the two of you coexist?
Excusez-moi, but
Oh, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
And become the new Women's Tag Team Champions. You see, Bianca is the EST of WWE, and someone as beautiful as Sasha should be draped with as much gold as possible.
I don't get what this.
How
Oh,
about I
Jesus.
put a bottle of my finest champagne on ice, just pour vous.
Maybe after our win tonight, we can toast to my decision as well.
I'm on my own against the wall.
The winner of the Women's Royal Rumble. First, from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair. Corey, Bianca still has not told us who she wants to face at WrestleMania. I think it's very wise. Bianca weighing her options. We know Edge weighed his options for several weeks before just earlier tonight deciding on Roman Reigns. I think it's a smart decision for the up-and-coming EST. And it's boss time.
It's boss time.
She is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Sasha Banks. And while I think it's nothing short of brilliant that Bianca's making everybody wait, I think the worst decision Bianca's made in her career is trusting Sasha Banks as a tag team partner. We have known historically you can't trust Banks when it comes to tag teams. So Sasha has had quite the history here in the Elimination Chamber event. Back in 2019, Sasha and Bayley would become the inaugural Women Tag Team Champions. Sasha looking to become a 3-time Tag Team Champion here tonight. Capability of making history tonight.
Yeah, if they win, Sasha will be first 3-time champion and the second person to hold a different partner.
You think Stone Cold broke down Sasha's backstabbing technique with her? She's a master at that.
Talking a lot about Sasha's career, her acting career as well, and much, much more.
Acting like a friend.
Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair, an opportunity to win the women's.
WWE's doing that. They're having on the bump, like do real time watching it, kind of like we are. Riddle's on there now with his belt.
Cool.
Yeah, Mark Henry's on there too.
Nice.
This matchup tonight is brought to you by WWE Supercard Season 7. Elimination Chamber is now available 24/7 in Supercard. Scan the QR code and play the ultimate WWE collectible card battling game. No game when it comes to being in the ring with Nia Jax.
An interesting matchup right here. Two of the most powerful women. Nia Jax, we've known for quite some time, but we've seen some outrageous displays of power from Bianca Belair recently.
Yeah, the EST of WWE considers herself the strongest, the fastest.
Looking to apply the Apache persuasion hold there in that instance, no avail. Nia Jax feels insulted.
Not gonna bring it up. Tired of it already.
Bianca, using her quickness, considers herself the fastest.
I don't know if that's the smartest decision she could have made. Lands on her feet. No,
I know it is. This is the dumbest commentary I've heard in a while.
Here's the tag to the SmackDown Women's Champion.
You know what?
Sasha
You need
Banks,
to
the boss, going right after Nia
shut
Jax.
your hole.
Interesting if Banks and Belair.
Where's where I can drop you from the call?
Great impact. Nia-driven face first. Tag is made.
SmackDown, shut your hole.
Had a little bit of a miscommunication in the corner as they're not familiar as a
That's stupid joke, man.
team. Way up in the air.
It was good for like 15 minutes, and then that was it.
And then using Sasha Banks, and now the double team by Belair and Banks.
It was going to take, but Nia now out of the ring. Here comes Shayna Baszler
And runs right into a drop kick by Bianca. How athletic is Bianca Belair?
Bianca just drop kicked the features off Shayna's face.
Lasted almost an hour in the Women's Royal Rumble match last month.
The submission magician, as we're seeing play out before our eyes. Once the armbar, Bianca hanging on with everything she has.
Yeah, shoulders down and a great counter and block by Bianca Belair. Shoulder tackle by Bianca. Belair entered the Royal Rumble match number 3, went all the way to win. And Sasha now with a meteor. Cover now to win the tag team titles. And a kick out by Baszler.
Sasha now with a strong chop to the chest of Baszler. The boss walking the ropes. Oh my
Oh!
Not the outcome Sasha wanted, being draped across
Like a brick wall.
Like a brick house.
The powerful
Like a
Nia
whole
Jax.
house.
And now Nia and Baszler, the champions, in control. Banks does not want to be in that corner, Corey.
He wants to be in that other corner that has the gumdrops and rainbows in it.
WWE superstar Shayna Baszler.
Every week she becomes more confident in the ring. Oh, and now trying to just rip apart the arm of Banks. Cover. Hook of the leg. Kick out by Banks at 2.
I think that's why I'm such a big fan of Shayna Baszler and what she's capable of. She's not about the glitz and glamour that comes with being a WWE superstar. She likes to hurt people, period.
Joint manipulation by Shayna Baszler torturing Banks here.
I hate when that hurts.
And Shayna in no particular hurry, just taking her time, savoring the suffering she's inflicting.
Very methodical pace.
Banks could be hurt bad.
Sasha writhing in pain.
You can tell Sasha Banks feeling desperate right now. Cover here by Baszler.
Is it enough to retain and Banks at 2?
Nice.
Shayna just continuing to dismantle the arm of Sasha Banks. Notice how Shayna dragged Sasha closer to Nia Jax's corner. That is expert tag team strategy from a team that's begun to gel very well recently.
Continuing to punish Sasha Banks. Perhaps force Sasha to quit or tap out. Banks tries to create separation and does momentarily.
And now Banks roll through to win the tag titles. Kick out at 2 by Baszler. And Sasha runs into a wicked clothesline. Shayna cover for the win and to retain. Banks at 2. Bianca Belair trying to cheer Banks on. And again, Shayna Baszler just continues to torture Sasha.
There's Bianca secretly enjoying this.
Nia Jax tag into the ring. Again, Sasha, the SmackDown Women's Champion. The question is, will Bianca Belair choose Sasha to face at WrestleMania? Ooh, and the power again by Nia.
Man's pay-per-view's been going by quick. Because there's this match, then we get the men's chamber.
Yeah, we still got, after this we got the men's chamber match. Huh.
Absolutely right. Now the sins of Reginald are being taken on the head of Sasha
Are the
Banks.
pay-per-views shorter now?
Banks is being
ragged on.
They've made them shorter. They're like, a lot of them are less than like 3 hours. They try and make them less than.
It's fine.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, I have no complaints with that because it's like,
God, we were like WrestleManias were like 12 hours long.
Yeah, now they're having. Now it's the second year in a row they're doing 2 nights.
Yeah, but yeah, I think they're gonna try again, see how it does.
Yes, somebody asked her, Oklahoma.
no, go ahead. I'll say it.
All I was gonna say was Stephanie has said, well, there is no plans to make next year's WrestleMania 2 nights. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Go on, Mo.
What I was gonna say is that if WrestleMania is 2 nights, but it's like maybe 3 hours each, that would be fine because it's like their biggest night. It's their biggest event of the promotion. But when every pay-per-view,
Well, it used to be back in the day, like normal pay-per-views were like 3 hours, but Mania would go 4 hours. So that's what made it different. Then they kept making Manias longer and longer.
Yeah, I still feel bad for the people who watched it in New York.
God, that was.
Banks for a frog splash to win the women's tag team titles. Hook of the leg now and a kick out at 2. Belair and Banks cannot believe it.
I can.
The tag team gold one right there.
Now is no time to wallow in disbelief. Sasha and Bianca need to keep the pressure on Shayna Baszler. They've got one half of the champions rocked. Knee connects from the boss. Bianca looking for the KOD. The kiss of
boom.
There it is. To win the tag
It's not enough, but that is a nice move.
Yeah. One.
Great situational awareness from Jax, who's now bringing the fight to Bianca on the outside. We're getting Bianca back in the ring to hopefully finish this one off.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna Jack Spade's gonna win by shenanigans.
Some fight in Bianca Belair.
I think also
shenanigans
or
also
miscommunication.
Yeah, miscommunication more likely because you gotta make Belair or Banks more personal.
Yeah.
And there now the power of Jax. Ooh, good night. Covered out by Nia. Sasha Banks breaks things up.
Here comes Baszler back into the fold.
And now Banks sends Baszler out to the apron, and a knee sends Shayna to the floor.
Bianca now just being woman handled by Nia Jax.
Tag. Sasha Banks is legal. And there's a Samoan drop to Bianca Belair. Banks, though, the legal competitor, off the top rope. Meteora! Down goes Jax to win the gold, and a kick out at 2.
Doesn't get much closer than that without the bell ringing. The boss from the top rope, the SmackDown Women's
Championship.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
That's how he's gonna. That's how they're gonna get this.
He's got this strange infatuation with Sasha.
He insists it's not an infatuation. That's what he said on Target. Back. Sasha Banks down. Banks statement. Middle of the ring. Is Jax gonna tap out? Will Banks and Belair win the gold?
Sasha not able to get Nia's spine in the position she so desires. Really get the maximum torque on the neck and shoulders. Jax able to shift her weight toward the bottom rope.
And she gets to the bottom rope to force the break.
That looks like a bottle of sparkling apple cider.
And probably from Publix.
What is he doing?
Oh. There it is.
Advantage of that distraction with a Samoan drop. Cover now on Sasha Banks. Things backfired.
Look at the Samoan drop.
Yeah, you called it. Reggie Inner caused it.
To be fair,
he was just trying to help. I know, but this is.
Sasha could have cheated, but she didn't.
That was all right.
The device necessary to pick up the win and capture the titles, and the boss couldn't pull the trigger.
As soon as he came out, you know, the outcome was expected.
That was the case here tonight. Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler escape with the women's tag team titles. The dominance continues for Jackson Baszler.
Yeah, that was.
They're bold. Inspiring.
Are you frozen again, Nick?
No, I'm
okay.
fine. What?
You literally look like you were frozen again. You were so entranced, like. I
was reading something.
If I could, I can poke you through the screen. I was gonna try to poke you through the screen, going, Nick.
I was saying they went ahead and updated some of the times.
Let me guess. The Reigns match was less than like 2 minutes.
It was 1 minute and 32 seconds.
Got it.
United States title was 8 minutes 40 seconds.
Yeah. And look, it's everybody's least favorite pay-per-view WWE likes to put on. Fastlane. Has there ever been just one like generally well-received Fastlane pay-per-view?
They didn't have one last year because they decided to put a Saudi pay-per-view in its place.
WWE Fastlane is Sunday, March 21st, streaming live on Peacock and WWE.
2015, no.
Wait, that says Peacock and WWE Network for Fastlane.
And the next time we join
I guess.
So I think they're holding off until.
For the first time ever, will be available live on both the WWE Network and Peacock. Don't miss that.
So it looks like if the exclusivity happens, officially starts on WrestleMania instead.
Wait, why is it being Miz talking? This is an interesting duo.
I mean, who could he cost in the main match? I can't believe we're already on the main event match.
Oh, to be fair, these chamber matches are long.
Oh yeah, the last one was what, 35 minutes, so it's probably gonna be at least 40. The only part you missed, Mo, was they showed a backstage MVP talking with Miz.
Okay.
Yeah, no dialogue, just show them talking to each other. Also, it looks like the Peacock exclusivity doesn't start to WrestleMania because it says Fastlane is going to be on both Peacock and Network.
So Fastlane is the last WrestleMania, last WWE pay-per-view to take place on the network.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
But did you guys ever watch the live-action Grinch movie?
Yeah.
Do you know what the... So, have you heard of the Pretty Reckless?
Pretty Reckless?
The band that is the theme for this pay-per-view.
Oh, no.
Wait, is that... No, I know where he's going with this. Is that Cindy Lou Who?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard about this, Nick. Yeah. One of the things I heard about what happened to her, she became a part of like a rock group. Rock band. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's Cindy Lou Who?
That's a movie where I found out that a lot of people don't like. It's like that movie's hilarious. Like I watched that movie multiple times. I laugh every time.
You know, like honestly, the original Boris Karloff, the original that version will always be the best. But the Jim Carrey one gets a lot of hate than it deserves. Because they actually really did attempt to expand upon the story.
You meant doesn't deserve.
Sorry, doesn't deserve the hate it's been getting.
It deserves honestly, every bit of hate ever.
Then the Benedict Cumberbatch one was just boring. He's like, oh, Dr. Seuss's widow didn't like the live action movie. Sorry, you don't have taste.
But wow, she's the lead singer for the. Okay, that's interesting. Did you just find that out, Mo, or is that something you've been holding on to?
I've known it for a while, and I mean, I've listened to a couple of the songs in the past before, and I mean, it's more in line with the kind of stuff that I like to listen to. So.
And it'd be the same result every single time. Drew McIntyre would still be the WWE champion at the end.
Drew McIntyre's WWE title is in serious jeopardy.
I will be walking into WrestleMania. WWE champion. I only need one thing to go right. Then I will cash in my Money in the Bank contract. I am in control.
Oh no! Go on, Mo.
I don't know how I feel about how there's, like, you always know that there's that constant feeling of when the Money in the Bank person is going to cash in. But it's like, it's been almost every pay-per-view since The Miz has it, where they're just like, well, when's he gonna cash in? As if it's just like, why? If he's not, I mean, either, I don't know, it kind of ruins things. Where
he straight up did cash in at TLC, and they said, "Oh, he didn't actually." Bullshit.
I mean,
Orson handed over the briefcase. Miz called for it.
You should just let it be either more of a surprise. Yeah, it's better as more of a surprise, not as like just constantly hammering it into people's minds that it's like, oh, he has the Money in the Bank. Like, do that during the regular shows, but don't keep doing it during the pay-per-views.
Yeah, kind of like when you don't really think about it and it happens. Like when Rollins cashed in at that year's Mania.
Yeah, like if they're going, like, I know they can't all keep. I mean, it would certainly have an air of surprise if they didn't keep announcing who had the Money in the Bank. But, and I know eventually that would be kind of, I don't know, diminished returns.
Mm-hmm.
But with what they're doing now, it's just like, I just want it over with. Especially when it's The Miz, and it's like, we all know the history of The Miz and the Money in the Bank and all this stuff. When it's someone else that you haven't seen.
Yeah, that resulted in one of the worst WrestleMania main events ever.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, when it's someone that has the Money in the Bank and you haven't seen them like really come up just yet, there's a certain level of excitement for that. But when it's someone that's established like The Miz, it's...
Yeah, I was much more interested when Otis had it.
But no, I think my prediction about the MVP Miz thing, he made a deal with MVP's trying to make a deal with Miz, pretty much. He lets Bobby gets his hand on Morrison, and in return, he gets the Hurt Business help in helping him successfully cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Or that they help him cash in and win title, and they give Lashley a title shot.
Yeah.
Almost
That
is
could
a
be it,
big dude.
Yeah.
He's actually bigger than Big Show.
AJ Styles, Byron, will be without Omos, his own personal colossus, because Omos will have to be locked outside.
That means nothing.
What means nothing?
Oh man, he'll be locked outside of the chamber. I guess that means that he'll be available when he has to slam the chamber door on someone's arm and they repeat the spot from earlier.
Yeah.
As Drew McIntyre stares down AJ Styles, you know, this is past Monday on Raw in the gauntlet match that AJ Styles was in fact pinned for the first time.
Well, Sheamus earned the right to enter last because for some reason this match got that opportunity, but not the other one.
Listen, ever since coming to Raw this past October, AJ Styles' record, to your point, has been nearly impeccable. So there's no reason for there to be a shortage of confidence for the Phenomenal One.
They don't want none.
They don't want a none.
AJ Styles is a Mack truck. Nobody wants none. Do you want some? No.
Do you guys think AJ
You
is
don't
better?
want none.
Do you guys think AJ is better as a face or a heel?
I don't know.
I mean, when you give yourself the name the Phenomenal One, I
Yeah.
feel like you're more suited as a heel.
He does get to show more personality as a heel. Kofi Mania.
All the prerequisites are here.
I think it's easier to show personality as a heel in some
Well,
aspects than a baby face.
Looks like Ali is not going to take his spot.
Yeah, then I'm starting to believe your theory more, Nick, about why MVP was talking to Miz.
That Lashley will help him win the title, but Lashley gets a title shot.
Yeah. So, Sheamus, that means the first two.
Guys, time to blind everybody with our pale bodies.
Yeah,
so the first two is actually Randy and
Hardy. He's so light, he disappears into the light. Yeah, Drew's like, you just wanted a title shot, you could have just asked. I was like, yeah, he just could have asked.
He did. And then what did Aiden Pierce do? Nah, just this, that.
No, he didn't ask for it. He turned on Drew thinking he needed to do that to get it.
And then Drew gave it to him. But then next week, guess what happened? This match happened instead. And that was announced instead. I agree with Sheamus when he was getting Pierce's face about this.
He's like, I got screwed.
You know what would be awesome if it happened during this match is if, I don't know who exactly would taunt Drew, but someone needs to taunt Drew. He Glasgow kisses his chamber to the point where it breaks, and he, like, the force knocks out whoever's like taunting him.
DraftKings is an official partner of WWE, and this year everyone can play for free for a share of thousands of prizes and free-to-play WWE pools. Just make your picks, and if you get enough correct, you'll earn your share of the guaranteed cash prize. Be sure to download the app and sign up with code.
Remember, kids, don't do gambling.
Don't do drugs. Do gambling instead.
Don't do drugs or gambling until you know what's up and know the risk.
So I'm not getting what I wanted, Nick. No Randy Orton set ablaze in his pod.
Oh.
Darn.
He can still disappear.
Look, I won't be satisfied until Randy Orton is in the middle of that elimination chamber and there's a bunch of bugs and maggots projected on the screen floor, on the ring floor.
We're past that, Mo. We're not in that era anymore.
You know what? We can bring it back. You're still in Florida.
That means nothing.
Oh, that means everything. You know what? Just put a bunch of gators. An image of some gators floating up towards him. He's in the middle of the ring, and there are gators.
I thought you were about to say get some actual alligators, like a Kennel from Hell match, but with alligators.
No, I'm pretty sure they've learned their lesson from the Kennel from Hell match.
That was a stupid match. Because the dogs were all friendly and they're just pooping everywhere.
Yeah.
Look, if I was wrestling in that, I would just be like, "Oh, you guys are so sweet." My thing would be, I'd be pissed at whoever's trying to fight me while I'm trying to pet dogs.
Yeah.
Randy Orton has this benefit. He's won the Elimination Chamber in the past. He's entering his 9th Elimination Chamber match.
God, 9th. Is Randy? I know Randy won one, right? He's won one Elimination Chamber match, right?
He's won. Hold on.
He's definitely won one. Cause
yeah, I know which one he won.
Yeah, he won 2014. He defended the title.
Yeah, that was the one before 30. Kofi just go. Your quads look thick. Thank God for them. Whoever thought a good idea of making sure we can hear what's inside or saying inside the pod.
You hear AJ talking too, that's great.
I swear to God, AJ sounded less like somebody, a wrestler mocking, and a wrestler more like somebody mocking a guy just entering prison. Hold up, ladies and gentlemen. New top bitch just showed up.
AJ sounds more like the guy that's about to start a bar fight at some point in time, even though like he's not ready.
Wait, mine. I think Cole might have got his numbers wrong.
What?
Because originally it says this might actually be Orton's 8th chamber, not his 9th.
Well, he said 9th and then said 8th.
Oh, okay, then yeah, because I'm looking at the list of chambers, like it only lists 7 appearances. This is his 8th appearance. So now he's tied with Chris Jericho for most appearances.
Yeah.
Because Chris Jericho had 8 appearances.
Who has the most chamber wins?
Most chamber wins, Triple H, 4.
I know Brian now has officially 3.
Yeah,
oh,
so
2.
The only ones to win more than 1 are Triple H with 4, Cena 3, Brian 3, and Edge 2.
Brian went 3? What was the first one? Oh, never mind. Now I remember.
His World Heavyweight title reign?
Yeah, the one where like it seriously looked like Santino may have won.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, heard that was actually pretty good.
Alright, so since this is the last chamber match.
This is the last match, period.
Last match, period. Who do you think is going through a chamber?
AJ? No, probably Jeff.
I say Sheamus.
No, I see Sheamus putting someone through a chamber.
I see Sheamus accidentally broke kicking a piece of glass. Or I can see Drew Claymore his way into a pod.
So, Christian, you're saying that someone will go through it, but it's more of them putting themselves through it.
Yeah, by accident.
Okay. I think I'm going with Nick's, where Jeff is going to go through. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change it to AJ. I think AJ is going to go through a pod.
Superstar to worry about. And Randy Orton, you know what he wants, to get back to the WWE Championship, the main event of WrestleMania. He's maintaining that throughout his rivalry with The Fiend. At one point last summer, Byron, you recall on Raw, Randy Orton woke up one morning, he said, I want the WWE Championship. He's been obsessed with it since.
And when Randy Orton is obsessed with something, very few times does he not achieve the goal of that obsession.
Jeff Hardy trying to battle back as the 4 other superstars locked inside their pods, glaring on. And now Hardy into the top turnbuckle.
And Orton just too quick, too fast, and too much experience.
Now both superstars, Joe, as you would know, have to be very careful here in the early going of this match so that you can't win it early, but you can lose it early.
No, yes, you can. And this expenditure of energy, I mean, this plan by Orton is brilliant. Slow down Hardy, bring him down to your pace, and grind him into the mat.
This speaks to the experience factor, Joe.
Oh, we know these two can have a good match. That last Hell in a Cell match they have with each other, where he used a screwdriver through his ear hole.
Mm-hmm. What a history Byron these two have. It's riddled with
He's gonna go for it again.
here inside the Elimination Chamber.
When Hardy heard he was gonna start with Orton, he's like, "Leave my ear alone."
Battling inside Hell in a Cell.
Remember very well in that Hell in a Cell match, Randy Orton tried to tear apart the earlobe of Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, this nobody showed Jeff a flathead screwdriver, a flathead. He's gonna have PTSD.
Superstar is unleashed from their pod. Oh, and down goes Orton. And now Jeff Hardy.
You know, if Miz is gonna cash in and succeed, it's probably gonna be tonight.
We'll see. It does look like they're hinting at it.
I really feel like they hinted at it.
And if you're gonna waste Edge on friggin' Roman Reigns, I guess Drew McIntyre needs somebody.
Every other superstar awaiting.
Wait a minute, though. If Miz wins the title tonight, Sheamus doesn't get his title shot. Well, then, yeah, they can have Miz win tonight, drop it to Drew at Fastlane, and have Drew, Sheamus, and Mania.
Possible.
For Jeff Hardy to go where he loves.
A big opportunity at that.
So, yeah, you just had the Miz hold it for a month.
Off the splash, and Orton able to kick out.
And this is dangerous for Orton here. Hardy's starting to build that trademark momentum.
Ooh, who's next?
Kofi.
3, 2, 1.
It's Sheamus! Wait, I thought he was coming in last.
They're just lining it up on purpose.
Drew.
Ooh, Drew.
Yeah, because we need to see this some more. Drew versus Randy.
How many times we heard McIntyre say, I feel like a caged animal, ugly superstar, doing whatever they can to get to my championship. I've got to fight. I got to fight like my life depends on it.
The animal's uncaged.
Oh, unfinished business between McIntyre and Orton. SummerSlam Clash of Champions, Hell in a Cell. A fantastic rivalry. And now Hardy caught up.
A rivalry that should have just stopped when it did.
Controlling his WWE Championship destiny. Well, Byron, there was one thing that was raised during the Gauntlet match Monday on Raw.
Drew's in a bad mood.
Yep.
That was a cutter of his own.
Potentially in this match. You better believe McIntyre could be vulnerable late. McIntyre's well aware of that fact.
I know one thing, the champ is looking great right now.
And tossing Orton.
All Drew McIntyre can do is focus on the task at hand. And right now that's disabling Randy Orton.
And McIntyre, only one other experience inside the chamber. It was a decade ago.
Ooh.
Oh, now pressing the face, the eye into the chain.
That's true, actually.
What's true?
Drew hasn't competed in an Elimination Chamber in like 10 years.
He's actually competed in one before this?
Yeah, it was back in...
Was that EC?
Yeah, it was a 2011 one. The Edge won for the World Heavyweight title on SmackDown.
Okay, I mean... Cool for him.
Opponents with ease right now after Orton and Hardy began the Elimination Chamber. Byron, this is personal for Drew McIntyre. It's about defying the odds. It's people like Edge who've said that he doesn't like the odds of Drew McIntyre.
And McIntyre's simply gotten tired of hearing about how much his championship is in danger, how much of a daunting task.
Oh my God! First into the pot of Kingston. Told you move.
I told you move.
That, oh my God.
Poor camera guy. Just stuck in that corner. Hey, he told him to move, brah. I told you move.
Back to live action. Look at this. Orton's got him. Randy Orton's got his hooks in and the DDT.
I love that. I told you to move.
Orton now trying to eliminate the
Hey, bro. I told you to move.
Yeah, dude. Why was he in the corner still? You know, it would have been fine if we got the other angle. Jeez.
Ooh.
Thankfully,
B, get out the way. Get out the way, B. Get out the way.
Surveying the landscape, Sheamus, Kofi Kingston, and AJ Styles still looking on. Oh, and Orton with the trademark viciousness, just taking it to the chin.
Randy Orton is most
He stares at the camera. What are you still doing there? I told you to move.
his chosen prey.
Now going after Jeff Hardy in a vulnerable position, and this is just flat out smart by the Viper. Oh, surgical and methodical. This is the wheelhouse of Randy.
Okay, I think the next person is gonna be AJ.
Randy Orton slips back inside the ring, but there's the WWE champion to meet him. Orton, one of two men in the past year to say they can.
Was I gonna be AJ or Kofi? So.
And a neck breaker. Great adjustment by Orton to counter. Down to the cover to pin McIntyre to guarantee a new champion. No.
Randy Orton content to dish out more punishment. And gentlemen,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Orton's loaded up in another DDT. Who's gonna be next?
Kofi.
Kofi? Yeah. So that means AJ's next after him.
Yeah.
And they're still gonna do it even though they're still gonna do it even though we already know the order. Wonder who it's gonna be. It's gonna be AJ. Wonder who it's gonna be. It's gonna be fucking AJ. Oh my god, it's AJ. No shit.
One of the defining rivalries of Kofi's WWE title reign 2 years ago, but Orton.
Yeah, the Kofi Orton feud was the best part of Kofi's reign.
Oh!
Oh! Oh my! RKO'd for his troubles.
Well, that's surprising.
Okay.
Kofi eliminated Randy Orton.
Oh! Oh no!
Oh man, that.
Oh
plexiglass.
shit! Not that bulletproof glass.
Well, it's bulletproof, not almost proof. What's he doing?
Waiting.
It's okay,
so
shooter's all
RKO'd.
yours. He's looking like, oh, it's okay, shooter's all yours.
Wait, so he's just trying to enter early? Is what he's doing?
Yeah.
That was, to be fair, we already know who the last two are gonna be, so it's not like.
Yeah, but AJ just screwed himself because he just could have just waited longer.
Yeah, because he wanted to. I mean, to be fair, he saw that he got RKO both times. Oh damn! Damn!
Oh, so he can stand up to almost, but he can't stand up to Roman Reigns.
To be fair, Roman Reigns tried to literally kill him. Damn, man. And Pierce coming out like a just get over here. I regret running out of water. That I love that. Fucking A.M. Pierce just getting up in his business. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh!
Nice, very nice.
Yeah, so this completely AJ's plan completely backfired.
Well,
So all we're doing
his
now
plan backfired as soon as he couldn't pin anybody.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been great if he got at least one pin, but he got nobody. So, like, what was the fucking point?
That's the question I've been asking a lot tonight. What was the fucking point?
McIntyre tossing Hardy into the Lexan pod. Oh! And so, he got him by Kingston, our new champion, and a kick out. And now AJ Styles back into the fray. AJ Styles, who started off the gauntlet match this past Monday on Raw Byron against Kofi Kingston.
AJ Styles, some would say maybe overconfident.
Some would say overconfident.
I would say a bit dickish.
Heading into this elimination chamber. It said Kofi Mania 2 is almost like Kofi's destiny, except it isn't. I'm going to destroy all his hopes and his dreams and his fantasy of ever becoming WWE champion again.
That remains to be seen, Tom. But right now, Styles is taking it to Drew McIntyre.
Oh, any target available, Joe, as you know, competing inside the chamber. That's what you have to do.
It is a target-rich environment, and AJ Styles is taking advantage of the scenario.
Oh, Kofi's got G4 on his gear.
Yeah, he's had it on there for a while.
That might be it for Kofi. Styles, is Kofi done for? Let's take a look back here. This is how AJ Styles
That was cool though. I gotta admit, that was a clever little spot. He just ripped the door off, ripped the glass off the door.
I wouldn't even call that glass.
Okay, not glass.
It's like plastic.
I mean, it's maybe plexiglass.
But we were all wrong though. Remember what we all thought? Somebody was gonna go through the glass? No, somebody ripped the glass off.
There's still time for someone to actually go through a pod.
Maybe.
Watch out.
Because I mean, at this point, we would just guess, hey, is someone going to destroy the
Oh, that was a good spot.
Sorry, you were saying, Mo?
No, I was just saying, at this point, I guess we should just go with, is someone going to destroy the chamber in some way?
Whoa, nice counter.
Kofi's trying to set up for a submission of sorts. I don't know if he's got the power to do it. Look at the power there.
Ooh. This is a matchup we don't see too often. McIntyre. Ooh. He's
Sheamus looking away. Interesting.
He's prepping.
That is creepy. That is disturbing.
While McIntyre trying to eliminate Kofi, Kingston kick at it too. Kingston, Styles, Hardy, and McIntyre all have been released at this point in the match. The Celtic Warriors still to come.
Hard blows. McIntyre looking for another.
It's a hard hit.
Kofi into the steel.
Hard landing.
And Drew McIntyre managed to hit Kofi with the wall and the floor all at the same time.
Now watch this raw power from the WWE champion.
You can see McIntyre wearing the wounds of this Elimination Chamber battle.
And McIntyre, Joe, being very smart here, going from opponent to opponent, taking his time, very measured offense. Towering back body drop.
And the champ is spreading around the pain.
But look at the eyes, the focus, the intensity of Drew McIntyre. It's about getting back to the main event of WrestleMania.
Look at the height, AJ Styles, and of course, what's worse, the impact from that back body drop.
Now Jeff Hardy, who's absorbed
Drew's just laying waste to everybody right now.
superstars in the crosshairs of the WWE champion, sent into the chain. Drew McIntyre right now is having his way with 3 other opponents.
Look, there's the best case scenario right now. I think it is.
And staring down Sheamus.
So Drew McIntyre not only picking apart every opponent, but sending that cover.
Hardy's still in it.
Sending that clear message to
Just go Claymore City.
The countdown is
Claymore Country as it was. Claymore Country as it was.
Exactly. The Scottish, it's the country, it's not the city.
McIntyre's waiting for Sheamus.
Here we go.
Years of friendship, and it comes down to this.
Just popping each hair in the face.
Bunches of hooks.
Kofi, stay down. Don't get involved.
Kofi, no. Just say no.
Two super heavyweights. Massive shots to the body.
On McIntyre with vicious knees.
Oh. And now Sheamus exploding off the ropes.
And Drew McIntyre
Oh, damn.
One of the early participants in this match, the third participant. You're absolutely right. Now look at this. Here comes Kingston. Kofi Kingston and Jeff Hardy into the fray, trying to take advantage of the opportunity. And these men will not be
Denied.
I love so much, yo. These men will not be denied.
Look at this. Two men matching each other's strength, and down goes McIntyre.
Shows you how much Sheamus and Drew McIntyre have been thinking about this moment to beat the you-know-what out of each other inside this elimination.
Beat the shit out of each other. Shit.
No, it's TV PG, so they can't.
Okay, they beat the schrock out of each other.
Yeah, but they're on the network, so they're not limited by TV limitations.
I think if they say that they're TV PG and they start acting more mature, then that might lead them to some issues.
In this Elimination Chamber match, what are you willing to put yourself through to win the WWE title?
Orton got took out early.
Yeah, I was surprised by that. No Bliss shenanigans, nothing.
Sheamus focusing on Drew McIntyre. 5 superstars remain here inside the elimination.
He's grinding that chain into his face. Oh, McIntyre, the pain. I can't explain to you enough how difficult it is to deal with those chains.
Gotta be music to the ears of Sheamus. The more torture he can inflict upon Drew McIntyre, the better for the Celtic Warrior.
Oh, and a headbutt now by Kofi Kingston, focusing in on AJ Styles.
Oh, nasty right hand by Styles.
All 4 of these men just trading bombs at ringside.
Now, wait a minute, look at Kofi off the top and took advantage of Sheamus and McIntyre's brawl.
Nice.
Kofi bomb.
The Kofi bomb.
To take out Sheamus and the WWE champion Drew McIntyre.
Watch this, Kofi flying through the chamber to floor the Celtic Warrior and the Scottish Warrior. Oh.
Another thing right now, this is anyone's match.
It's not, but it's nice to think of that.
This could be anybody's match.
That did not work out.
Kingston had it scouted.
Although Sheamus and Kingston
throw kick. Oh, not yet.
Sheamus willing to do anything to get to the WWE Championship. It has been 6 years since he held the prestigious title. That is why he's become so enraged, so focused as of late.
Does anybody remember that Sheamus 515 t-shirt?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Where he wore a 515 shirt because that's how long it took to cash in on Roman Reigns.
No, that's how long. I thought that was how long Roman actually held the title for before.
Oh yeah, that was how long
before Sheamus cashed in on him successfully.
Yeah,
so it wasn't like an Austin 316 thing.
Nah, they try to make it a Austin 316. They didn't really work.
Kofi doing his best to battle back.
Yeah, when Sheamus, even though he was champion, was just Triple H's lapdog.
Yeah.
Albeit a tag team battle.
Oh, look at this.
Now on top of the pod, Sheamus right after him.
Oh, and now Sheamus.
You know, Reigns had 3 WWE title reigns. They're all very fucking short.
Yeah.
McIntyre trying to.
I feel like Kofi is going to do something that it's going to be pretty dangerous. Because you see how both of these big guys are set up.
One way to stop the progression of your opponent.
Smart decision by McIntyre inside the Elimination Chamber. Byron, you know that McIntyre's hurting. Multiple opponents, plenty of damage at this point. He continues forward.
That had to be part of the mental preparation coming into this matchup, knowing there's going to be those moments where you may not feel like you can even stand, but you got to keep on fighting.
Oh, and a headbutt to Sheamus, and look at Styles get involved.
Ooh, damn.
Level Styles.
Jesus Christ.
Whatever is present is Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre treated AJ like a, I don't know, a Great Dane treat a Pomeranian.
Oh, here we go. Trio out. Nice.
Oh.
You notice someone is missing in this.
Yes, we know. We know. It's Albert, isn't it?
Lord
A Train.
Oh, wait a minute. Styles into a cover. Hardy into a cover as well, and 2 kickouts. Double pinfall attempt by Hardy and Styles. It's been a moment since we saw the elimination of Randy Orton. Still a field of fire.
Meanwhile, Kofi's going, I'm fine. Just stuck up here. I'm fine.
I'm not doing anything crazy, guys.
Wait a minute. Kofi Kingston on top of a pod. Look out.
Woo!
Trust fall. And look at smiling ear to ear, man. Look at that man. Smiling ear to ear.
It's the power of positivity. Ref, pay attention. Dude, try to pin everybody.
Yeah, see, that's where you know the crowd's off. When it's 1 kick, but the crowd goes, no, 1, 2 kick.
And Kofi Kingston still not able to garner an elimination. It'd be his 2nd of the match. Oh, Joe, the beating that all 5 of these men have taken at this point in the chamber. Oh, this is the toll.
They're all fine. Look, they're still standing. Well, I mean, AJ's still down.
They're still standing.
Oh, now look at Sheamus. Sheamus looks ticked off, but Kofi keeps on coming. Now Kofi whipped opposite side of the ring. Oh, right to the face.
I'm also kind of surprised that the cameramen are inside the chamber.
Yeah, it's sort of different.
Yeah, but they gotta make sure to get out of the way.
Woo, bro, kick. That was a good sell.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Kofi had a good run.
Yes, he did.
Down to 4 superstars remaining. Boom! One of the hardest men to keep down in all of WWE. Bam! And this pro kick and the collective damage Kofi Kingston absorbed enough to get Sheamus an elimination.
Jeff Hardy, the recipient of Sheamus's attention.
We are now down to 4. Time for a twist of fate.
Ooh, twist of fate.
Jeff Hardy targeting the
twist of fate. Twist of fate.
Twist of fate. Cover for a new champion and a kick.
See how smart AJ waited to see if he could get a pin.
See, thank you. That's what you do.
Oh, twist of fate.
Swanton. Top chamber Swanton.
Oh, he's gonna think about it. Yeah, there you go.
Would you expect anything less? He's going for the pod. Jeff Hardy on top of the pod. Oh, and AJ Styles.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
He saw Styles moves. He's like, I'm just gonna take these guys out then. Oh. He's like, I'm gonna hit this anyways. Swanton! Swanton! Oh, Claymore!
Why do that? Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Well, Jeff's out. That's what I expected. But like, dude, just let him pin AJ and then Claymore him.
He saw an opportunity, took it. AJ's still injured.
It's just to let AJ think that he still has a chance, okay?
Oh, isn't that cute?
Sheamus with the confidence knowing he pinned McIntyre Monday.
Ooh, poke the eyes.
Woo!
That was
a nice
nice.
knee to face. People don't give Sheamus enough credit. Sheamus is great.
Yes, he is.
I mean, if he wasn't, he would have been a key member of the TMNT movies.
He was actually good at that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now AJ Styles.
I actually like the second movie.
Sheamus just firmly in control.
They're like, we're just going to be the 80s cartoon. I was like, yeah, go for it.
This is the scenario that Sheamus came here for. Sheamus getting the 265-pound frame of McIntyre up. McIntyre, oh, give us a kiss.
Ooh, give us a kiss.
Oh.
From Celtic Cross.
Wait,
White
is Styles still in this?
Styles is still in this.
Okay.
He's just dead right now. He'll be okay in a minute.
Yeah. Yes.
There he is. Phenomenal forearm. No. Oh. Like a flip. 1, 2. Kick out.
No.
For AJ Styles to strike on a vulnerable WWE champion. And AJ Styles still could not keep the WWE champion.
Oh, now he's going to go phenomenal forearm.
Styles in position again.
I'll take it at 450 territory.
No.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. He didn't get the full rotation the first time, so they did it again.
Oh. Sheamus like, ah.
Sheamus is like, you fucked up, son.
Well, Sheamus needs to focus that rage and finish.
Give me that back.
What?
Sheamus asking Styles, why didn't you put him away? Styles sent over the
I would if you would stop attacking me.
10 beats the Bowery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'd want Sheamus to sing Celtic lullabies to me as he's wailing on my chest.
Really?
Weird flex, but okay.
Sheamus has become WWE champion.
Because if I'm going to get beaten by him, I might as well learn something from him.
You better learn a lesson of pain.
I learned that enough in daily life.
Dang, how red his chest is. Oh!
Sheamus has got to believe this is his moment. Just flat.
You know what's funny? I still remember him. It's weird how he's had 2 completely different hairstyles since joining WWE.
Oh yeah, the spike. She had for fucking way too long. The mohawk.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Goodness, McIntyre striking when Sheamus least expected it.
McIntyre doing enough to gather himself despite the damage he's taken after entering this at number 3. And up from the depths and out of nowhere.
McIntyre trying to will himself
He's
up
primed.
in the corner.
He's ready.
Eyes locked on
He's
Sheamus.
Gable.
And now wants Sheamus up. Wants to finish off the Celtic Warrior.
Oh, bro kick! Bro kick! Phenomenal forearm!
Oh shit!
Oh.
1, 2, 3!
Oh! Styles beat Sheamus.
Wait, hold on. I'm not going to get too excited for this because
AJ Styles completely altering those plans.
Well, that's different. I guess they want to, don't want to give away too much McIntyre and Sheamus.
Yeah, I guess so. Whenever they have their actual singles match.
Want to tease you a little bit.
Wow.
And now it is down to Styles and McIntyre.
Okay, so McIntyre's gonna win, right? Now it's just all but guaranteed.
What?
I don't even know anymore.
If they're hyping
But here's
up
the thing.
Money in the
They
Bank,
could have done this better if it was Sheamus as McIntyre as the last 2.
Oh, damn!
Wow.
Just counted him out for him with a Claymore. There we go.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
Be honest with me, guys. Wouldn't it better if been Sheamus and McIntyre as the last 2?
Well, no, because you want to save that for later.
But Styles being the second last person, it felt blatantly obvious who was going to win.
Well, it didn't last very long, so it wasn't too bad. And that was a fucking cool counter.
Okay. So
Look at that.
no women.
We'll see this beautiful thing right here.
That was look. I will
boom!
give it that. That was cool. The Claymore in midair.
Oh, now let's see if Miz cashes in though.
Yeah, they're lifting up the chamber.
But he walked out with a legendary performance. This is a statement. Think about the kind of statement Drew
McIntyre, pay attention.
Miz is not gonna cash in.
Still WWE champion inside the Elimination Chamber. The pain was worth it. All the obstacles.
Okay, this was still cool though. I will admit, this was still cool.
Boom!
Just in midair. Man, you know, it'd be cool if they pull an NXT, show the credit thing on the bottom right. Oh shit!
I told you, Miz and Hurt Business did some business.
Oh shit! That's a second out of nowhere spear to a champion tonight.
McIntyre's like, didn't I deal with you last summer?
God damn it! Didn't I deal with you last summer?
And now this, Bobby Lashley has come looking for you, and he is very, very enraged.
Oh my god, are they really gonna fucking do this? Are they really gonna fucking do this?
I think Miz is about to win a second WWE title.
Now I kind of wish they didn't show MVP and Miz talking.
No, it was a nice tease.
I know. You know, that's the only thing I hate about the Festival of Friendship, was that they showed Triple H talking with KO. I'm like, oh yeah, this is when KO betrays Jericho.
You gotta believe this is all because Bobby Lashley lost the United States Championship early on.
No. Dude, do none of you watch the backstage segments?
He's been enraged since then, obviously. The hurt lock to Drew McIntyre. I'm not sure there's anything McIntyre can do at this point. This is the unhinged rage of an unstoppable man.
I mean, unless this is just to set up Lashley, Lashley.
Oh, he's like, oh my god.
Shit! No! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Okay, so it's happening.
Okay, Mo, I know you're ahead. Shh. I know you're a few seconds ahead. Shh. I'm gonna avoid looking at your screen.
This is a brilliant move by Miz. Miz is cashing in his Money in the Bank contract now. Yeah, why wouldn't he do it now? It's for a WWE title opportunity anytime, anywhere. This is the time. McIntyre said he could go, and now Miz after the champion. Oh, goes McIntyre. Miz for the title, and a kick out by McIntyre.
He kicked out.
Why didn't he do skull crushing finale?
Because he got too. He wanted. Hey, now he's going to skull crushing finale. He hits it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god! Are you fucking kidding me?
That's it. It happened.
Wow.
We knew that the possibility was there that the Miz might cash in his Money in the Bank contract.
Wow.
Cash in became a reality, and you're right. Give it up to the Miz. The plan was executed.
Damn. So, okay. So, I mean...
It happened. Just get out of his way. He came to play.
It's been 10 years since he lost it.
What? Where's disgruntled Miz girl? Where's her face? We need her face.
They actually showed
sign.
They actually showed her recently what she looks like.
Point
Does
at the
anybody
side.
have it? Can anybody change their background to disgruntled Miz girl for a post show?
Oh God. Well, McIntyre's second reign was 97 days.
Jesus Christ, can he have a long reign?
His first reign was long. He had over 213 days.
Hold those dots. Hold those dots on me. So that was Elimination Chamber 2021.
Are you angry? Are you angry, Miz?
No, I'm not.
You angry, Miz Kristen?
I'm honestly not. Look, I've been legit angry at a bunch of different things, mostly relating to Brock Lesnar winning a championship. But honestly, I'm fine with it. As of right now, I'd probably be pissed off later. As of right now, I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely fine with it. I have nothing against it. Good for him is. What? This makes him what, a 2-time WWE champion?
Yes. It's been almost 10 years since he lost it.
Seems like it's been too long.
Well, okay, so I guess we'll start at the end. Aside from me, what are your guys' opinion about Miz successfully cashing in?
I mean, God, I guess it's better than another person failing. But Jesus Christ, why did it have to be the Miz?
Yeah.
I mean, God, at least the Money in the Bank contract settled for this time around. I don't expect him to make it out of Fastlane with it.
Yeah, I think it's a short reign for Miz.
But yeah, really. So Drew's going to be a 3-time WWE champion by the time Mania comes around.
Yeah.
A 3-time champion in the span of less than 2 years.
1 year. Because he won the title last year.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's
okay.
How messed up.
To be fair, he's always
is.
That's because Orton and Miz. Orton has a short reign, and Miz is more likely to have a short reign. So
okay.
held the belt majority of that year.
Overall, though, this is the first time I can generally say this was a pretty meh WWE pay-per-view.
I didn't think it was meh.
Okay, look.
I mean, the action wasn't mad. Some of the creative decisions were pretty fucking stupid.
Look, the 2 chamber matches, yeah, were good. Though, let's be honest, one was definitely really pointless. Even led to a follow-up pointless match. But anyways, we'll start at the beginning with our pre-show match, the U.S. Championship No. 1 Contenders match, which was, I can get this, Morrison, Ali, Elias, and Ricochet. It was what it was. Decent enough overall. Was it because of Retribution dealing with one of them outside the ring, Morrison was able to get the roll up on Ali, and he got entered into the pay-per-view card. Good for him. Sure. Any other thoughts? Because I'll just move on.
Yeah, it was good. It was a fine pre-show match.
Okay.
It was nice to see all of Retribution on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, because back when they were just attacking everyone, Raw and SmackDown, but they let the pay-per-views alone. The place you'd actually make a bigger impact.
Yeah. So next up, we got the SmackDown Elimination Chamber match. Now, it was good. It was good. Had a couple great moments.
Match was good. The aftermath was stupid.
Cesaro, MVP of the night. Some really great work from him. But in the long run, it was Bryan who won. And then I'm going to put these two together. And immediately afterwards, him and Reigns had like a 1.5-minute match, which ended with Reigns retaining. So my thoughts are, this was a good Elimination Chamber match. But it was watered down by the fact that we already knew what was going to happen afterwards.
Which would have been fine also if they had made a decision right after that, which made all of it completely pointless.
Yes. That was...
Now, let me ask. When you guys because as you know, I don't watch Raw or SmackDown at this point anymore. When you say that it was made completely pointless, did Roman pretty much announce that he was going to do this?
Yeah, no, he did.
No, it wasn't pointless that Reigns cheated to keep his title. It was pointless because now Edge is immediately the challenger. So what was the point of any of those guys going through all that, getting screwed over by Reigns? And then what? Then they get nothing. Edge comes in and takes their spot.
Okay, my downside was different from his. He's mad because it's going to be Edge Roman at Mania. I'm mad because it was just extremely predictable. Yes, it still makes Reigns look like an amazing heel right now, but it just was extremely predictable what was going to happen. I think he is like the winner goes in, gets like a tiny bit of offense, and then loses to Roman. The end.
Which would have been fine if you're telling an underdog story that they're eventually going to overcome him later on. But that's not going to happen now.
In my opinion, aside from Nick's thoughts about who should be fighting who at Mania, I think it should have been one of the last matches of the night or later on. Then I would probably believe that there was a tiny chance more.
You got to keep the chamber matches separate.
I know, but I know, but like
separated.
But no, honestly, that was not only downside that. But like I said, it was still a good chamber match, but it effectively was kind of pointless.
Kind of pointless. It was pointless.
So I guess one thing I'll bring up, I don't have it in my list here, but I'll still bring it up because I remember it now because we had disconnecting Mania happen at this point. Miz confronts Bad Bunny. They get into a little scrap, and then Damian Priest shows up to scare off Miz. Nothing much else to say on that. Then we got the United States.
I just realized now that they were foreshadowing this in that segment. Because Bad Bunny's like, I'm a champion, you're not a champion. What are you doing here? I was like, oh, that was foreshadowing. Oh.
Then we got the United States Championship match. Riddle, Lashley, and Jomo. Thank you. John Morrison. For the most part, there were some spots here I did enjoy in this match, but overall it was an all right match. I mean, my favorite line of the night was just John Morrison telling MVP to shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up, man.
But ultimately, Riddle won by whacking Lashley in the back with a crutch, with MVP's crutch, then hitting the Bro Derek on John Morrison, become a United States champion. His first
to Riddle.
First singles title win in WWE. Don't think it's gonna last long, but it was what it was. Did you guys have any thoughts on this one?
It was good. It was a good triple threat match. Riddle won, so he's got a title. I would rather him, if he's going to lose to anyone, I think it should be a heel Keith Lee, not Lashley or somebody like that.
Right.
Well, I just want to say it's nice to see a bro with the title.
Bro.
Yeah. So next up, we got the Women's Tag Team Championship match. Shania versus Bestest.
We're not doing Shania. Stop it. It's not a thing.
Can't stop me. So, anyways,
you're embracing it.
Shania just won't work.
Anyways, this didn't impress me much. This was honestly
I hate you.
Honestly, this wasn't much of a match. Honestly, I guess Bianca looked good in this for the most part, but it was ultimately everybody's favorite wine guy, Reginald, that tried to get Sasha to turn to the dark side. Sasha refused and ultimately cost her. So yeah. Does anybody else have any other thoughts? Because I don't have much for this match.
There wasn't much going on with this match other than just once you see Reginald in there, it's kind of just like, okay, well,
I'm back.
We know how this is gonna go.
Yeah,
because there wasn't really any, like, it wouldn't make sense for Bianca to be on a team, win the titles, in such a underhanded way when she had this inspirational Royal Rumble story, and then it's like immediately she wins the titles with Sasha in this underhanded way. So if Reginald was going to show up in any capacity, it was only to make them lose.
Yeah. Yeah, this was one of those ones like with the Roman Universal title match where I felt like you kind of knew what was going to happen. Like, just Reginald was going to show up, cause some form of distraction, cost them this. And like I said, it was an all right match, but there was nothing really to it.
There wasn't. And honestly, I don't really know what the point of Reginald costing the match, because I thought the whole point of this match was to create heat between Bianca and Banks, but it wasn't either one of their fault. It was somebody else's. It was the third party's fault.
Yep, because we need a storyline involving Carmella Sommelier. So next up, we got the Raw Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship, of course. Honestly, go on.
I was gonna say we talked about the aftermath, but the match itself, yeah, I thought as a match, this chamber match was good.
Yeah, Raw Chamber match. Yeah, I thought this was good. I honestly think it was, in my opinion, it was the better of the two. It had a lot more interesting spots overall for the most part. Like Cesaro was just a flat star here, but everybody else in the Raw one was really trying to give it their all. You know, Jeff Hardy. Oh my God, then the camera guy who wouldn't get out Drew's way.
I told you to move.
Sheamus. And like, if I have one problem with this, was that I think it should have been down to Sheamus and Drew.
I know why they didn't do it.
Yeah, because they still want to push forward with a singles match between Drew and Sheamus.
I mean, people always complain how they give away fights between people on free TV for the big matches.
So yeah. Some great stuff from Jeff. Of course, obviously some great stuff from Kofi. But easily the spot of the match was definitely like just that in mid-air Claymore two styles was really well done.
Beauty.
Yeah, definitely. But of course, Drew retained. Lashley came out. Lashley came out, beat the ever-loving shit out of Drew. Miz came out, hit a ground floor DDT, I think is what it's called. Kick out, hit skull crushing, and yeah, Miz is now a two-time WWE champion, the second ever, as I believe our facts are right, the second ever to successfully cash in on the champion post Elimination Chamber match.
And the second ever to successfully cash in the Money in the Bank on 2 occasions. No, wait, I'm wrong. No, he's the third one. Sorry, he's third. The CM Punk did it the second time.
Now,
Edge did it twice, Punk did it twice, now Miz done it twice, so 3.
Now, my prediction is that it'll go into, let me see, it will go to Miz, Drew, and Sheamus at Fastlane. Sheamus will win the WWE Championship, and then it'll be Sheamus versus Drew at Mania for the title.
Oh, I was thinking it'd be Drew, Miz one-on-one at Fastlane. Drew gets his belt back, faces Sheamus at Mania, and beats him there. So you're going like a different way where Sheamus actually gets a title on.
Yeah, because
you don't play hot potato with the title like that.
Well,
they already have done it, so why not do it again?
Yeah, and should I bring up Sasha Charlotte, because that's my least favorite hot potato.
Because we want to bring that back.
Yeah, the reason I say that is because they want that big pop for Drew winning a title in front of an actual crowd. They want that. They really want that.
I feel like Miz holding the Money in the Bank thing was something they just had to get out of the way, and they decided to do it here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's why I'm saying that. So, what are your guys? Any other thoughts you guys have on the Chamber match and Miz cashing in successfully?
Well, the Chamber match is good, but also we have to think about not only has Drew got to deal with Miz and Sheamus, he's also got to deal with the Hurt Business, who's the reason why he just lost the belt.
Yeah.
So when's he gonna have time to fight Lashley? Like,
well,
I guess.
Well, don't forget this means that Lashley will team. Well, not Lashley. Sorry, McIntyre will probably team up with Riddle. and of course you still have the New Day during Retribution. Never mind. No, yeah, you'll have probably Riddle help out with that situation probably.
You get it. McIntyre might cost Alexander and Benjamin the Raw tag titles against Lucha House Party.
Maybe we'll have to wait and see on that. But honestly, yeah, that was that. I'm sorry. That was that in my opinion. Sorry. Any other thoughts, Mo?
I mean, for the most part, story-wise, a lot of the stuff that happened is great, except for Roman immediately taking on Daniel Bryan. Like everything else, it's just like, oh, there was a they advertised it during the pay-per-view. Oh, Miz has the Money in the Bank briefcase. It's like, okay, cool. I guess he's gonna be doing something now. And then he did it, so it's like it wasn't really much of a surprise. He's gonna wanna go after the WWE championship because everyone puts their hardest into the main event match.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I really don't have anything else to add.
Okay. So overall, grade time. So I will give this a B minus. Still give me a B, but B minus in my opinion. While I thought both Elimination Chamber matches were good, I felt like the SmackDown Elimination Chamber match was definitely a weaker of the two because of the extremely obvious outcome we were going to get with it. Let's see what else. Where are pauses? Give him props. Wasn't expecting Miz successfully cash in. Didn't mind that. But everything else was like either it was just like all right or like very predictable overall. Like just like they felt like they scrambled and this is what they gave us. Not the Miz cash. I feel like Miz cash was being planned for a while now. But for me, the two biggest highlights were definitely Elimination Chamber matches as well as Miz cashing in. As well as a few decent spots in the U.S. Championship match. Where are you guys' grades?
I'm also gonna give it a B minus. The two chamber matches, the matches themselves were good. Miz cashing in is fine. He's not gonna hold it very long, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. Either.
I've already said multiple times why I think the book. Actually, I didn't really get the detail why I think the booking is so bad for SmackDown for the Universal title, because I don't look at things just like for the action. You guys know I am a writer, so I look at the story. Story-wise, Edge versus Roman Reigns makes no sense. They spent months and months of building up Reigns, tormenting the SmackDown locker room. They built up Daniel Bryan as the only one he hasn't successfully taken down. They have Bryan overcome the Chamber, get screwed by Reigns, setting up a perfect storyline leading into Mania. Nope, let's just dump all that in the garbage and have a random match between Reigns and Edge.
Okay.
Stupid.
But B minus though, right? Right, Nick? B minus overall.
B minus.
Okay, Mo.
I'm going to at least give it a B, just because I thought that the work that was being done for both chamber matches was awesome. Of course, the first chamber match, like I said during this, it seems like lately the first matches that they put on for the actual pay-per-view have been doing pretty good lately. They put a lot of work into that. But then it's like certain hiccups along the way. One of those hiccups, of course, is what we've already been talking about, is the aftermath of the SmackDown chamber. And then another one that I've been talking about was the fact that they keep pressing on about the Money in the Bank cash in, where I essentially just wanted it to either they just do it or they'd stop talking about it. I'm glad that they actually did it for this, and then we can just move on from that and just figure out what's happening along the way. Um, the women's tag team championship match, as soon as I saw Reginald, I knew that was just like it was gonna be a moot point because
Yeah.
I
What's the
guess
point of him being in the storyline? Because Carmella's done. It just doesn't make sense.
well, he's been mentally abused by Carmella for so long, so he's trying to spread his sommelier wings and fly and go
Oh,
with with people that would actually appreciate his talents. So in his efforts, he's probably trying to um he's trying to make himself worthwhile to other people that would probably appreciate it, which is
yeah,
hence the reason why he's doing all of this stuff.
I guess
That's
this.
my explanation for what happened during that match.
I guess like they need Sasha to fight someone in Fastlane. I guess this is an excuse to squeeze one more match out of Carmella and Banks.
I guess.
But yeah, with all of that going on, I give it a B.
So yeah, the average is honestly I average out just so low B. So yeah, B show. But other than that, folks, thank you for watching. And other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about some good old-fashioned wrestling, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well. Let us know what you thought of tonight's WWE Elimination Chamber pay-per-view event, or your favorite moments, or some of your least favorite moments, or your thoughts on both chamber matches. Do you think Miz cashing in was the right move? What are your thoughts about where they should be going for WrestleMania this year? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall, but most importantly, we thank you for watching. And other than Mo, who we can find somewhere on. Oh, wait, you have something this time?
Yes. So I wanted to say, for the past year or so, when I've just let you say that I haven't had anything going on, I have been tinkering around with some music and stuff like that.
So, we got plot twist tonight.
Russo swerve.
Russo swerve.
And so, in case anyone out there that is watching is interested, I do have some music up, pretty much instrumental, just messing around with beats and stuff like that. But you can look up the name Afro Mobro, which is also my Instagram name. Just look that up on pretty much every major streaming service, and I have some music there in case you want to partake and listen to.
So like there's Wings streaming like SoundCloud, Spotify.
Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, all of that stuff. I have a couple things on this platform called Audius, AUDUIUS, I believe it is. And then there's a couple things on SoundCloud, but most of it is on, I released most of it on the major streaming platforms.
Okay.
Right.
So check out his stuff on a whole bunch of different music platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and Audius. And then Nick, where can they find you?
You can find my weekly. A little caught off because Mo actually has this thing. Hold on. You can find my weekly wrestling blog, Spandex Suplexes, a wrestling review, every Sunday afternoon on FloridaGeekScene.com. Also, check out the spin-off series, Spandex and Suplexes, the interview series, where I sit down with people from the wrestling industry. I have 2 episodes out right now, with the latest one being with the legendary jobber, Randy Hogan.
Yes, look forward to that as well. And of course, guys, on the next episode of 1, 2, 3 Wrestling here on SRB TV, we are coming full circle, folks, back to AEW.
Did you say we're going
it's a revolution.
Inner circle?
Yeah, whatever. So, anyways, we are going
It's like a circle.
It's a revolution around the sun.
So, anyways, we're going to be, of course, checking out AEW Revolution 2021, the second annual AEW Revolution. So look forward to that because it's supposed to be very explosive from what we've heard. So until next time, folks, I'm Kristen.
I'm Nick Slade. Who are you?
I am Mo Brothers.
And this has been a very disgruntled Ms. Girl-filled episode of SRBTV's 1, 2, 3 Wrestling. So, of course, we will see you later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions
or any one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of our playlists down below.
If you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter
and Stardust
at Super React Bros.